is far overdue. Skies are black and no one to call out to. Filtering breath hanging in the cold air. 100 years of glory and sadness too. Nothing could compare to all you've been through. In this long despair, tears are falling, falling. Reapers calling, eyes are shut tight, can no longer fight. But don't you forget to keep your head up high. In this free tool of reapers, the kingdom shines bright. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Rise up brilliantly. Go rise up with the flames of vigor. Radiance of real beauty. No turning back, no making back. Embracing all the darkness. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Glowing red and bold. Go rise up. Towards the altar of the scorching bright sun. Nothing can stop your journey, oh no one. Despite all the doubts, you keep flying, flying. All are crying, you're here last. The time passed so fast, but don't you forget everything that's begun. In the burning flame you shine with a melodious cry. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Rise up brilliantly. Go rise up with the flames of vigor. Radiance of real beauty. No turning back, no making back. Embracing all the darkness. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Glowing red and bold. Go rise up. At times you get dragged onto the pit again and again. Well, just catch your breath this time. Go rise up. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Rise up brilliantly. Go rise up with the flames of vigor. Radiance of real beauty. No turning back. Go make it back. Embracing all the darkness. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Glowing red and bold.
Some rise, some fall, some devil runs through us all. Some stable, some rich, just chemicals in my brain. I keep pushing but there's no relief. I keep trying but I cannot sleep. I'm a man possessed, I'm a man obsessed, and I cannot stop, gonna keep on going till there's nothing left. I'm a man possessed, I'm a man obsessed, feel it in my bones, running through my blood, get it off my chest. One mission, one dream, one vision I've always seen. I'm savage, I'm stuck, till I have it, it's never enough. I keep pushing but there's no relief. I keep trying but I cannot sleep. I will never rest. I'm a man possessed, I'm a man obsessed, and I cannot stop, gonna keep on going till there's nothing left. I'm a man possessed, I'm a man obsessed, feel it in my bones, running through my blood, get it off my chest. I'm a man possessed, I'm a man possessed, and I cannot stop, gonna keep on going till there's nothing left. I'm a man possessed, I'm a man obsessed, feel it in my bones, running through my blood, get it off my chest. I keep pushing but there's no relief. I keep trying but I cannot sleep. I keep pushing, I keep pushing. I keep pushing but there's no relief. I keep trying but I cannot sleep. I keep pushing, I keep pushing. I'm a man possessed, I'm a man obsessed, feel it in my bones, running through my blood, get it off my chest. I'm
Goosebumps on my skin, I feel you on my body. Lose my mind within, your presence is so godly. Oh, you leave me weightless. 'Cause you are my oasis. Take me back to the days when we were both okay. Baby, you know it wasn't yesterday. We lost track and we couldn't find our way. Now, baby, take me back to the days when we were both okay. Baby, you know it wasn't yesterday. We lost track and we couldn't find our way. Now, baby.
Got my eyes on the prize. My only limit is the sky. Like a bird, I fly high. With every mile, I realize there ain't nothing in the world that can stop me now. 'Cause I got what it takes, yeah, I got no brakes. There ain't nothing in the world that can stop me now, no. There ain't nothing in the world that can stop me now. 'Cause I got what it takes, yeah, I got no brakes. There ain't nothing in the world that can stop me now. Moving fast and gracious, high vibration. High vibration. High vibration. High vibration. High vibration. Do it, yeah, I do it like that. Get it, yeah, I get it like that. Like it, yeah, I like it like that, yeah. Huh. Want it, yeah, I want it like that. Move it, yeah, I move it like that. Up and down from side to side, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Get it, baby. Get it, baby. Oh. Get it, baby. Get it, baby. There ain't nothing in the world that can stop me now. 'Cause I got what it takes, yeah, I got no brakes. There ain't nothing in the world that can stop me now, no. There ain't nothing in the world that can stop me now. 'Cause I got what it takes, yeah, I got no brakes. There ain't nothing in the world that can stop me now. Moving fast and gracious, high vibration. High vibration. High vibration. High vibration. High vibration.
you walk my way? Will you tell me what you wanna say? Hey, I can see you written on your face, babe. Will you let me be your safe sky, babe? And you walk my, won't you walk my way? Won't you walk my way? Got me hypnotic, the symmetry of your body, your energy is my tonic. There's butterflies in my stomach. It's driving me wild and now my head is on fire. I can't control my desires when I look in your eyes. So if you want it, I won't say no. So won't you walk my way? Will you tell me what you wanna say? Hey, I can see you written on your face, babe. Will you let me be your safe sky, babe? And walk my, won't you walk my way? So won't you walk my way? Will you tell me what you wanna say? Hey, I can see you written on your face, babe. Will you let me be your safe sky, babe? And walk my, won't you walk my way? Won't you walk my way?
Dripping wet, I know it's far overdue. Skies are black and no one to call out to. Filtering breaths hanging in the cold air. 100 years of glory and sadness too. Nothing could compare to all you've been through. In this long despair, tears are falling, falling. Rivers calling, eyes are shut tight, can no longer fight. But don't you forget to keep your head up high. In this ritual of rebirth, the kingdom shines bright. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Rise up brilliantly. Go rise up with the flames of vigor. Radiant sorrow, beauty. No turning back reaching bright sun. Nothing can stop your journey, oh no one. Despite all the doubts, you keep flying, flying, all are crying. You're here last, the time passed so fast, but don't you forget everything that's begun. In the burning flame you shine with a melodious cry. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Rise up brilliantly. Go rise up with the flames of glitter. Radiant sun, real beauty. No turning back, no making back. Embracing all the darkness. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Glory red and bold. Go rise up.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the SWC2024 Asia Pacific Prelim Group A Day 2. Today, we are looking at the loser bracket for yesterday's matches. So yesterday, we all know Kaylan Bao was the first one to qualify for the SWC APAC Cup that's happening later in the SWC journey. But today, we have the rest of the player who lost yesterday to battle once again to try to get that second ticket to the Asia Pacific Cup. And let's see who is going to hold Kaylan Bao hand to walk to the APAC Cup to represent Group A, which is going to be the Southeast Asia region. So we have players from Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and they're trying to get the one last ticket. So we have many strong players. If the player won yesterday, today they will have a bit of an easier battle. But if you lost at the very first round of yesterday's matches, then you have to battle all the way through from the bottom of the losers bracket. So for people like JINYAO, he's gonna have a long journey today. So I can't wait to see what kind of plan he cooked up for us, because I always look forward to JINYAO matches. He brings some new stuff. So let's take a look at the overview of the SWC 2024 once again. Starting from August 3rd, which was yesterday, all the way to November 9th, we will have America Cup, Europe Cup, APAC Cup, China qualification match, and open qualifier for Japan once again. Why Japan? Because the final will be held in Tokyo, Japan, with a total prize money over $200,000. And all the prelim will be double elimination, except for some. But for the APAC prelim, it will all be double elimination. And we have Group A, B, C, D. Today is going to be the second day for Group A, and there'll be 3 more groups after this. The selection criteria for SWC are top rankers of the World Arena Season 28 and 29. We will have SWC mode and no consecutive pre-ban. For the China qualification match, it will be double elimination as well. And for the Regional Cup and Open Qualifier Japan, it will be single elimination, best of 5 only. For the World Final, the final will be at best of 7. And don't forget, guys, if you watch the live stream of SWC 2024, you will get coupon code that will contain SWC 2024 emblem that can be exchanged in the event in-game right now for various different rewards. We're talking about Scroll, Legendary Runes, Devilmon, Reappraisal Stone, and many more. So don't forget to watch the live stream and grab the coupon code, okay? And don't worry, it's not gonna happen at the start of the stream. You know, if you watch any SWC stream before, you know the coupon code will be given somewhere in the middle and somewhere at the end. That is all I am allowed to say, okay? Any further, and you will not see Sean B in the next stream. So relax, enjoy the show. When the coupon code is about to go live, I'll let you know. This was the matchup yesterday. So we have Kaylan Bao advanced to the Asia Pacific Cup and Pooh lost to him 3-1 or 1-3 at the final. And all these other players that lost yesterday, they'll be playing today. So if you're a fan of DOCTHURR, JINYAO, FLYN, Pooh, MONKEYGXCLAS, NICKCLAS, Yeonhong187, you'll be seeing them today once again. But this will be their final shot at the APAC Cup. So if you lose today, it's bye-bye. And this is going to be the loser bracket today. We're starting off with DOCTHURR against JINYAO, and the match number 2 will be between MONKEYGXCLAS and NICKCLAS. Whoever wins will be fighting another player waiting for them in the next round. And at the very end, we have the final boss, Mr. Pooh. He's gonna be standing there waiting for them all the way at the very end. So he can observe all their runes, all their speed tuning, all their LD5 and how they use them in the upcoming matches, because Pooh won all the way to the final yesterday, so he is having a little bit of an advantage. Alright guys, so that is all the info I have for you guys today, and we're gonna get to the matches really soon here. I am excited to see what they have prepared for us today, because unlike yesterday, there's no coming back, okay? This is going to be the final shot that they have at SWC 2024. They need to put out all their best strategy. No more hiding any secret card today. So hopefully you will see your favorite player in the very final. And that player will advance to the Asia Pacific Cup happening later in SWC journey. Personally, I think I voted for Pooh. So I can't wait to see what he has in the final. Here we go, guys. The first matchup is about to happen really soon here between DOCTHURR and JINYAO. Let's take a look at DOCTHURR SWC Korea. He is going to be using the Yeonhong, Shan, and Kovaci. Very aggressive playstyle. He switched from the Oliver to the Chandra Cigar. Very meta heavy here in the current season. I wonder if he's going to have any surprise LD for us, or if he's going to switch up from the Chandra Cigar to something else entirely different. Yesterday, unfortunately, he had to meet the final boss, Kaylan Bao, right at the start, so I think today he may have a better shot. On the other hand, we have JINYAO, another SWC veteran. He lost to the newcomer FLYN yesterday 3-0, took him by surprise. And JINYAO has a very different playstyle compared to DOCTHURR, potentially, with a different set of LD5 as well. So I am also excited to see what he's going to bring to the table today, because I think if there's anyone who's going to break the meta, it's going to be JINYAO. Alright guys, let's get ready. The match is about to start very soon. Grab your drink, grab your popcorn, and get into a very comfortable position, because the match is going to be very intense, okay? There's no coming back once again. If you lose today, you have to wait until next year for SWC. Here we go. Alright, let's take a look at the pre-ban between DOCTHURR and JINYAO here. The pre-ban is going to be Julian and Kovaci, two of their respective strong LD5, and they are very aggressive, quite hard to deal with as well. Let's see what DOCTHURR is going to first pick. Which speed leader is he going to go for? He's going to go for the Chandra. No surprise here with the Chandra first pick. Probably one of the most picked unit in the entire RTA right now. And on the other hand, JINYAO is going with Water Twin Angel and the Craig. 2 attack by booster turn 1. It's going to be a very aggressive round here. I believe JINYAO should have prepared a different damage dealer, because that Julian's going to get banned all the time. DOCTHURR is going to go with the Veladril. Very good support overall, but heavy on the turn 2 side, potentially. Maybe it's on Swift to surprise us today. Who knows? In the past, it is very hard to ruin the Chandra and the Veladril on Swift, because their base speed is very low. But nowadays, with the 100 base speed, being on Swift is not that bad of an idea for these 2 units. So he might surprise us. He's going to go with a Cigar as well. On the other hand, the playstyle JINYAO is going to go for is actually going to be the Smicer and the Juno, going with the Bruiser playstyle as well. We have some healing, some strip, and a lot of passive. DOCTHURR picking up the Chow right there to deal with the bomb coming out from the Smicer. Also very good against the Juno. Solid damage dealer coming out from DOCTHURR. What is going to be the last pick here? It is going to be the Tetra to deal with the Smicer bomb because there's no one to detonate on the other side just yet. So that is going to be a very strong last pick against the Smicer. We have another healer coming from JINYAO here. I thought that it was going to be a fast, high damage, but it's going to be more healing, more passive heavy from both sides of the table. So with DOCTHURR team, maybe Chow's going to get banned. Maybe for JINYAO, potentially the Crack's going to get banned to reduce the pressure. It's going to be the Chow ban. It's going to be the Juno ban. DOCTHURR would like to keep his immunity, but both Gapsu and Smicer have a decent chance to strip the immunity away. Not sure how long he's going to keep that. If you think Tetra is going to cancel out the effectiveness of Smicer, you might have to think again because we have the Water Twin Angel and Crack. Both can provide some solid single target damage with the defense break and Crack skill 2. If built right, this thing's going to hit like a truck as well. Here we go. First turn belongs to the Twin Angel. Didn't do anything important. Crack's going to go for the buff with the attack buff and the speed buff. But what kind of damage is he going to go for? Because that mini damage that he did on DOCTHURR's team is going to be healed by the Tetra and the Villager skill 2 very quickly. Now the damage is being focused on Villager being a high defense unit. He is a prime target for all these raw HP damage. The Chandra might have to pop the protection. He's going to go for the Cigar instead because Cigar can provoke the entire enemy team right now, and that will allow Chandra to do even more damage with the Revenge. Cigar looking potentially at Gapsu, get the immunity away, get the provoke on the entire team, and get the Violent proc as well. So all of them will have to look at Cigar for a brief moment here, allowing the Chandra to do a lot of damage. The bomb detonated, but did not do much damage to the Velaju right there. He's going to be alive for a lot longer. A lot of revenge coming out from the Chandra. But the Gapsu is going to get a Violent proc. Could not stun the Velaju. More damage coming out from the Chandra right there. And now Smicer has no way to deal any more damage. But he can heal. And that is also very annoying for DOCTHURR. But here comes the 3-turn immunity right there. As you can see, the effectiveness of the Chandra Cigar Velaju combo. They're good at surviving, they're good at controlling, and they're also good at doing damage on the entire JINYAO's team. This Velaju is not going to go down anytime soon, thanks to the healing of Tetra. The more provoke coming out, Tetra getting a turn, and that's a lot of healing on the Velaju itself. Here comes more air shield trying to protect the Velaju from the raw HP damage of the Gapsu. Gapsu might have to switch target here if he wants to do any real damage. And that's going to be the Chandra getting the skill 2. But it doesn't really hurt Chandra that much because Chandra himself is also a very tanky unit. Smicer getting the strip, the silence onto the Chandra. That is a very powerful ability for a unit that rely on cooldown skill like Chandra. But Tetra is here to take care of the silence very, very soon here. So JINYAO need to use this opportunity to bring down the Chandra quickly. And that's going to be defense break attempt on the Chandra, but that could not land on the Chandra. The defense break chance for the skill 3 of the Water Twin Angel is not exactly very high. And now we have defense break on the Smicer with Velaju looking to do damage. Good damage, but not enough. And did not get a Violent proc for the skill 2. Bomb landed on the Chandra. Remember, this Chandra is on Violent proc, which means if he Violent, Tetra cannot protect him. More buff, more attack bar from Craig. And that means more damage coming out from the Gapsu and the Smicer. Even though DOCTHURR team is managing their HP really well, but if this Chandra... Oh, that is a beautiful strip silence coming out from the Smicer. And with this attack buff, that skill 1 is starting to hurt a little bit more as time goes by. Gapsu looking for a target, and that is going to be the Chandra. With branding on the Chandra, even the skill 2 or the skill 1 from Crack can start to do some solid damage. Here comes the Crack skill 2 looking for a target. And that is going to be the Chandra. Look at that solid 4k per hit, pushing back the attack bar as well. No matter how tanky you are, in RTA, you will slowly lose HP and the enemy is going to gain attack to do even more damage on your bruisers. A big pushback coming out from the Cigar and Tetra getting a turn as well. Will she cleanse the bomb away or will she save it? She will cleanse the bomb away, not risking the violent proc from the Chandra to kill himself. Maybe I should not say that on official stream, but anyway. Here comes Villager with the cleanse, taking away the provoke, providing the immunity, and defense break coming out from the Cigar as well. But it's only one turn though, so which one's going to receive the one turn defense break? It is going to be the Water Twin Angel. The Smicer could not strip away the shield or the immunity of the Chandra, even with a violent proc, so there's nothing that it can do to the Chandra. I think the flow of the battle is tipping over for JINYAO right there. I mean for DOCTHURR, because now DOCTHURR is the team that's getting all the protection. JINYAO is suffering from the slow debuff, and defense break are coming out from both Sagar and Velajo. Looking for a target. Defense break is gonna land onto the Gapsu, but the attack bar passive gaining ability of Gapsu allowing it to cleanse the defense break immediately, so Gapsu is gonna be safe for another round. Looking to change target once again, and now it's going to be the Crack getting the provoke from the Cigar. Chandra probably gonna go into, no, not hugging anybody just yet, because he's not even sure where the damage gonna land. And look at DOCTHURR's team. The Chandra was almost dead and now back to almost full health. But the defense break, that is gonna be bad. Bomb landed on the Chandra as well. If he gets a violent proc here, that is not looking good, because Tetra is not getting a turn anytime soon, and Chandra might have to hurt himself in the process of getting a violent proc. Here comes the Gapsu, get a skill 2 available as well, looking for a target. Which one is it going to be? Probably gonna be the Chandra. No, he's attempting to stun the Velajo, and he got it done. Got the stun on the Velajo. Cigar get a violent proc, pushing back the enemy attack bar. This match is very, very long. And look at Chandra, as predicted, got a violent proc, hurt himself in the process, protecting the Shagado. So he's gonna be able to do some damage on the enemy. Oh, looking like the Crack's gonna go down to... He's gonna go down very, very soon here. Nobody's to protect him. And this Cigar is getting a turn. He might have to finish off the Crack here. Don't be greedy, DOCTHURR. You gotta take him off the field. And the Crack is gonna go down. DOCTHURR get another violent proc for the Cigar right there. With the protection from Chandra, he is starting to do some damage. Without Crack, JINYAO just lost a very huge damage dealer from his side. Which means, I think DOCTHURR might have won this match, taking out the Crack. Because the moment he get more defense back on the enemy team, Chandra's starting to hurt, Cigar is starting to hurt. And remember, Velajo damage scale with defense, so even though his damage didn't improve with the extra attack stat, with enemy HP going down, Velajo is starting to hurt as well. And round 1 will go the way of DOCTHURR. Breaking the enemy down with the most meta team possible. And that's why they are very popular on the ladder, RTA folks. Round 2. Let's take a look at the pre-ban here. DOCTHURR didn't pick any LD5 last round. Is he gonna pick up an LD5 pre-ban? We have a Gianna and a Craig pre-ban. So no more Gianna for DOCTHURR, no more Craig attack bar buff and attack power buff for the Julian that might be coming out from JINYAO's position. First pick for JINYAO. Is he going to take the Water Twin Angel or the Chandra for the speed lead? You know what? Never mind. He's gonna pick up the Julian straight off the bat. For the first pick here, he's declaring that he want to go aggressive. So DOCTHURR is going to go with the Kovaci and the Vanessa. DOCTHURR is trying to get turn 1 as well. Also getting that protection away from Julian's stun, and Vanessa helping the team to stay alive. JINYAO is going to lock in the Water Twin Angel with the strip defense break and attack by boost for Julian to one-shot an enemy target. But what's going to be the secondary support for this Julian here? Without Craig, will he have enough damage? Which attack buffer is he going to use? It is going to be a segment to try to reset the enemy Kovaci turn 1 potentially. So what is DOCTHURR gonna do to deal with this? Maybe a Chao getting picked up very soon here. DOCTHURR, you have just become my favorite SWC player of all time. Wow. Incredible. We are seeing Jara in competitive world-class environment. Incredible. And that Jara, ladies and gentlemen, is going to one-shot Julian given the opportunity, and a Nana to keep the Jara alive as well. Oh my god. I am so happy. I am so happy Jara's getting picked up. I hope that the Jara can do something though. JINYAO is going to lock in another high base speed unit with the Ethna and a speed leader Ciara to provide the turn 1 and more damage output. So how is DOCTHURR going to utilize the Jara? Or maybe the Jara might even get through. He need another damage dealer in this position here. What is it going to be for DOCTHURR? He's definitely letting the Julian through. He's thinking about it. And the last pick is going to be a Chao, which means we might have to see a ban on one of the 2 win unit last pick, potentially the Ciara or the Ethna here. And I think JINYAO might be banning out the Kovaci or the Vanessa and trying to destroy DOCTHURR team turn 1 with his double speed lead. But is Jara gonna stay in the fight though? What if Jara get a turn? But with Vanessa banned, how can DOCTHUR outspeed JINYAO? That is also a big question. It is going to be a Jara ban. It's going to be an Ethna ban. Unfortunately, Jara is too strong for JINYAO to handle, so it's gonna be banned today. No, Jara! I'm so sad. But anyway, life has to move on without Jara. Here we go. We have a Chao position with attack buff defense break. It can be quite troublesome for JINYAO. A big reset on the Kovaci though, which means this Kovaci cannot provide any attack buff and cooldown support for this Chao. But remember, Chao doesn't really need that much support. One simple defense break, he might send a unit home. Big damage on the Vanessa, half health, and it is getting stunned as well, which means no defense break for the Chao. And Chao is moving in front of the Nana. There is no defense break support for Chao here. Is this a miscalculation on the side of DOCTHUR? Because Nana should be moving in front of Chao, right? To provide an AoE defense break so he can actually do the damage. Without defense break, Chao is not going to hurt that much, unfortunately. He's looking for a target, and that target is going to be the segment, doing some damage, but nothing that I would write home about. Some defense break right there. As you can see, if you have the defense break first, I think Chao might have sent that Water Twin Angel back. I mean, we are in the loser bracket. I was about to say back to the loser bracket, but we are already in it. Anyway, something's gonna die, and I think that is going to be Kovaci. Because we all know Julian. There's one thing Julian's very famous for, which is the violent proc, but it did not get the violent proc today. Here comes another bomb from Ciara. Can she get it done? We also know what is very famous for Ciara, right guys? It is going to be that exact moment right there. So Mr. Bomb on Kovaci could not get double bomb detonation right there in this very important moment. Will detonate the Vanessa anyway and get some attack bar down, but not enough to stop the Chao from moving. Big damage onto the Water Twin Angel, but could not finish off the Water Twin Angel to get the extra Nana stuff. Another reset on Kovaci landed, which means no attack buff and no cooldown support for the Chao. And with down Nana protection, I think that Vanessa is going to go down very, very soon here. Even with the Kovaci healing. More damage coming out from Ciara. Skill 1 damage still very, very strong in this position. And a despair stun of all things. Vanessa is going to stay alive, but not fall. Oh, wait a minute. Chao's going to get a violent proc to serve justice on that angel. And Nana's going to get one extra stack to provide the revive for the Vanessa in case she go down. Attack break for the segment. Less damage for the skill 1. Doesn't matter. We'll still take... Wait, this Kovaci was on violent all this time. But this is the first proc today. Ciara with the bomb ready. But are her hands sweaty? Because she needs to land this bomb on this Vanessa already. Here comes the bomb. Oh, gonna change target to the Nana instead. Nana is still being protected by Vanessa passive, so she's not gonna go down just yet. Here comes Vanessa defense break, and that's gonna be another unit Oh no, the defense break landed onto the segment. Chow is ready at the moment as well. And here comes skill 1 from Chow doing some massive damage onto the segment. And Nana can also do some good damage at this position. Kovaci with a skill 2 available. Is Kovaci going to boost the Vanessa to finish off the segment? Can it do it? Can Kovaci do it? No, gonna give the Chow the turn. The speed buff allow Chow to cut the Ciara. Finish off the segment. Another stack for the Nana. Ciara is not going to get any despair stun. Julien looking for a kill here, and he's gonna get the kill on the Vanessa. But that is not gonna be enough. The Nana is here to protect, and the miss stun on the Nana. Defense break available for the team. She's gonna get it done. Kovaci with a skill 3 available. Chow is about to get a turn with attack buff, and that might crit on. It will crit onto the Ciara. Doctor completely annihilated JINYAO's team without losing a single monster on the field. The revive is so strong. Okay, maybe he's gonna lose Vanessa. Maybe he's gonna lose Vanessa right there, but GG. Doctor would take game 2. Oh my god, double reviver and a Jara false ban. Beautiful play from Doctor. Now we're moving on to round 3. Will JINYAO get a single W in this year SWC? Because if he loses another round, it's gonna be a 0-6 for his career this particular year. Here comes the pre-ban. It is going to be Kovaci and Julien once again. But will Doctor switch it up? Or will he go with a different team this round? He knows that Craig is coming. But as you can see, the Chandra team was quite strong at surviving and providing damage. So we might be seeing the same draft coming after Doctor. Last SWC, we were seeing Miles, Oliver, Rakuni. This SWC, we're seeing Chandra, Cigar, Velaju. But here, we have an Ethna instead of the Cigar to get the turn 1 aggression going. So JINYAO. Enemies going heavy on the turn 1 with the Ethna. Is he going to respond differently? He is going to bring out the Dark Horse Alexandra for some fun AoE damage and reflection damage. And we have a Juno to deal with the Velaju as well. Juno in general is just a very great unit against the Chandra core team because the debuff won't last on her too long and she can take care of the Velaju immunity. So what is Doctor is going to respond with? Are we going to see a Chow once again? Chow looking pretty solid right now, not gonna lie. Are you... Oh my... Doctor! Doctor! My man! My man with the Jara last pick and a Yeonhong to provide more attack bar support as well. And remember, Jara ignore passive, which means it would not trigger the Juno speed buff or the Alexandra damage reflection. Oh my god, Doctor. I'm a fan. Officially a Doctor's fan. And the Nana last pick to hopefully survive the damage, and that's going to be a Jara ban once again because Jara also ignored Nana passive, so no revive right there. It's going to be another Jara ban coming out from JINYAO and a Juno ban so Doctor can keep his immunity. Here we go, guys. Turn 1 is going to look like it's going to belong to Doctor. But can he utilize that turn 1 because he doesn't have cooltime reset and he doesn't have a whole lot of attack bar pushback or none at all actually. F not gonna get some free damage out and the target of the skill 3 will... How is that not a stun? Am I tripping or is that not 50% HP? They're looking like 49.9% for sure. So the Water Twin Angel will not get stunned right there and the Yeonhong is going to boost the Velaju attack bar so the Velaju can provide the entire team with the immunity and attack bar as well. No defense break setup for Yeonhong. Is she going to drop the skill 2 for the damage? Yeonhong is going for the skill 2 onto the Water Twin Angel, trying to get it down but could not get it done. Protection is going to land onto the Ethna because she is probably the easiest to kill on the side of Doctor. Trying to go for the skill 1 strip stun on the Crack. Could not get it done. Did get a strip on the Alexandra, but could not get the stun. Remember, they nerfed the Chandra skill 1 stun rate a little bit last balance patch, and it affected mostly Violent Chandra. Here comes the defense break onto the Yeonhong. Not looking good for Doctor at all, because if that horse decides to go for the transformation, it might wipe Yeonhong and Chandra off the field in one simple turn. But it can also get revenge stun. No stun, Yeonhong is gone, Chandra is almost dead. Now Doctor is the one getting cleave, and an additional turn coming out from the horse, and that is GG. Doctor got turn 1, but he also got cleave after that. Oh my god, the Nana win rate in this tournament is crazy. I think so far there have been 3 Nana drafted in the APAC prelim, and they are all victory. Round 4 between Doctor and JINYAO. The pre-ban this time will be the Crack and the Gianna once again. First pick belong to JINYAO. Is he gonna change to a different draft, or is he gonna stick with the same stuff that didn't really work last time? He's gonna go with a Julian first pick once again, which means we might see a Jara pick once again. Doctor's gonna go for the Kovaci, potentially the Vanessa, or this time he's gonna go with a Chandra instead. But that also means JINYAO can really contest speed here with a 24 lead from the Water Twin Angel into another damage dealer. Or Veladro as well. Or Cigar too. It is going to be the same draft, and that's going to be the segment to try and reset. Oh, wait a minute. Because he know that Kovaci's on Vile. He could outspeed, potentially, with a swift unit like a Wind Robo. No, he's gonna go with a Juno instead to deal with the buff coming out from Kovaci. Are we seeing the Jara getting picked up once again, and maybe a Ciara or Vanessa? It is gonna be Yeonhong Jara. Doctor is trying to snipe that Julian as quickly as possible with this duo. I am loving it. Jara ban rate in SWC 100%. Let's see what JINYAO decides to respond with. Is he going to ban the Jara once again? Or is he going to let the Jara through? Here comes the Alexandra for the AoE damage. And maybe it's going to be a Nana last pick, which means that's going to be a Jara ban, because Jara can easily one-shot Julian through the Nana passive and the Julian passive. So Doctor, that turn 1 with Yeonhong and Ethna was not really working. Maybe you need an AoE stripper here. Or else you'll be cleaved the same way. Oh my god, he's going so aggressive. And here comes Kiara, the new dark speed lead that has ignored defense and attack buff. Just kidding, that's going to be a Wind Robo, AoE stripper and stun. So we are probably seeing the Juno ban here and potentially the Jara ban. But maybe he can ban the Chandra outspeed with a swift Water Twin Angel and one-shot the Jara early. And that's a free kill and a free stack for Nana. But we might see a Jara and Juno ban, potentially. Because stun is not a real debuff, guys. Robo can stun, but how long can that stun last? It's gonna be a Juno and a Yeonhong ban. Doctor will get the speed lead in the Robo. JINYAO will get the Water Twin Angel speed lead, might be on Swift. So which one's gonna go first? Because if that Water Twin Angel go first, that Jara is as good as a cooked chicken. Oh no, that Jara's getting overcooked. There's no way she's gonna survive. Yup, Jara is definitely burned at this point. And that might be GG. That might be GG. The Water Twin Angel with the better Swift set, spending more time in Giant's Abyss hard, got the W. And right now, the Chandra and the Wind Robo is going to have such a hard time trying to control this Julian. But remember, there's no heal, not a whole lot of heal from JINYAO's team. And the biggest weakness of Julian is enemy having a lot of AoE damage. And I feel like attack buff, speed buff, Wind Robo might carry this game home. Unless the Dark Horse and the Julian has something to say about it. Here comes the shield to protect the team. But Robo and Kovaci is a very deadly combo, because attack buff, speed buff is going to give this Robo an insane amount of additional damage from the artifact. Here comes the protection. Everything is on the Robo's hand right now. Robo going in hard with the AoE control. And next turn is going to have the stun once again. But right now is the moment where the Julian can make all the difference in the world. Big damage, no violent proc for Julian right there, and Kovaci can heal all that damage back very quickly. But also because Kovaci used the reset for the Robo, there's gonna be a moment without immunity, and that moment will be the opening for the Julian. Here comes the Chandra looking for a violent proc. He needs to get that attack bar. Oh no, JINYAO with another Dark Horse proc. And that might be a single stun. No stun, but Julian's gonna get a turn as well. And Julian is going for the Chandra, getting a beautiful stun. Get the violent proc as well. JINYAO, he is doing it. He is not gonna go down just yet, but Kovaci is gonna say, nah, I'm gonna get that turn too. And he's gonna go for the attack buff for the Robo. Robo with a skill 2 available is gonna push back the entire enemy team attack bar, doing some solid AoE damage. And right now, the Julian is gonna suck all the HP of his teammate and go down very, very quickly. Big damage and attack bar reduction onto the horse. Julian's gonna finish off the Chandra. 3 stack on the Nana. But once again, not a whole lot of healing, which means anyone can die very quickly to the Robo. Can Robo get a turn with the boost for the Kovaci speed buff? What if the Nana despair stun on the Robo though? No despair stun, but the horse can get a stun as well with a skill 1. Potentially. If he's stunned. No stun on the Robo, but this Twin Angel can also stun. No stun on the Robo, which means Robo can go for the big AoE pushback and get full attack bar together with a skill 3 stun. And that's gonna be a big stun on the entire enemy team, but can you keep the Julian down for long enough? Because the Nana passive is gonna still be here, and the Julian is about to take a turn. Here comes the damage. He's gonna take down a Julian. Here's the most important turn of the game. Julian going in with a skill 1. And Julian would not get a violent proc, which means Robo get to move once again. Robo going in for the kill, trying to take down the horse. But no, the Julian's gonna get another turn before the Robo could do anything. And that is GG. JINYAO will take game 4. Man, the Robo was trying so hard, but he could only do so much for DOCTHURR. We are going to game 5. The most intense battle. Game 5 between JINYAO and DOCTHURR. What is going to be the pre-ban this time? I suspect it is going to be Julian and Kovaci. Or maybe we'll see a Jara pre-ban. I don't know. Maybe a Dark Horse pre-ban. It's been proccing a lot. It's kind of annoying. They're thinking about it. A different pre-ban might shock the enemy at this point of the game. Just kidding. They were just lagging a little bit. Alright, first pick for DOCTHURR. Is he still going with Chandra? Or is he going to steal the One Twin Angel if he has that thing ruined from JINYAO? Never mind. It's going to be Chandra once again. Which means JINYAO is going to go with the same draft once again. Run it back. So the Ethna didn't work. So he might go back with the Cigar and not the Ethna. And he's going to go back with a Cigar. So JINYAO will definitely going to go with the Juno here. And potentially a damage dealer. Or Smicer. Smicer didn't really work out though. Oh, never mind. They are running back the first game. Literally the first game. So are we going to see Chow and Tetra or Veramos last 2 pick from DOCTHURR? Because if they're running it back, then there's really no point changing. Or maybe there is. They are really running it back to the game 1. Is he gonna still stick with the Chow? Or is he gonna switch to a Fire Monkey maybe? But Fire Monkey died to bomb damage. No, Chow, not that easily. He's gonna go with a Gapsu, stealing JINYAO healer. And also a decent counter to the Smicer. So JINYAO can use this opportunity to go a bit more aggressive here and ban out the Chandra, trying to cleave the enemy turn 1 maybe. But that is not possible because he's not rocking any real damage dealer just yet. And that is going to be a single target snipe. That is a very big gamble though. I call this the JINYAO's gambit for the last pick here with the Daphnis. But I think that Daphnis is going to get banned potentially because if it works, it will send one unit home instantly. If it works. So I think it's going to be a Tetra ban and it's going to be a Daphnis ban here. And if Smicer go off, then there's nothing DOCTHURR can do against that silence. And there's going to be the Tetra ban and the Daphnis ban. So now, gonna be a long battle, guys. So settle down and relax and enjoy the ride, okay? It's gonna be a long battle. First turn belongs to the Water Twin Angel once again. Is it going for the defense break though? Or is it just gonna go with a skill 1? It is going for the defense break and the shield. But because it used the healing skill, it forced the Gapsu to move. Maybe that was the plan. He wants the Gapsu to get 0 attack bar before his team take a turn. And now Cigar is gonna get a turn right there with the attack buff for the Juno. Starting to do some, my god, that is some damage onto the Velaju. And Big Bomb, double turn from the Smicer, but could not silence the Chandra, very important right there. But it also means at this moment, the Chandra Cigar combo is gonna get activated. And the slow debuff together with the provoke, it's gonna really hurt JINYAO. Big slow debuff, but missed 2 target. Get a violent proc though to try and stun maybe the Smicer. He's gonna try to go and stun the Water Twin Angel, but could not get that done. Big strip pushback for the Water Twin Angel. The bomb got cleansed very quickly by the Gapsu there. I think JINYAO turn 1 didn't really work out the way he thought it would. So right now he's the one in trouble. His HP is dropping really fast and there's nowhere to go back to the good HP position because the Juno healing has a limit. It can heal, but not a whole lot because there are not a whole lot of debuff from the side of the enemy team as well. Chandra going in, finish off the Water Twin Angel very quickly. And now 4v3 while DOCTHURR is having the lead. Defense break onto the Craig, and the Craig's gonna hit the Cigar, which will allow the Chandra to do even more damage on the Craig. This Juno is trying so hard to get the Velaju down, but this Velaju is no normal Velaju. It is a G3 top tier, best of the best Velaju, very tanky, so it's not gonna go down quickly. Now it has the protection of the Chandra as well. Got taken away by Smicer, but now we have more healing coming out from the Gapsu. Very beautiful branding right there. Immunity finally go up for the side of DOCTHURR, and there's nothing JINYAO can do about it except stripping. Missed 2 target, but get a beautiful stun on the Cigar. The branding is working, helping the team to do even more damage on the Smicer. The moment Smicer go down, JINYAO will lose another source of damage very quickly. And Smicer is a decent healer as well, so without Smicer healing, it might be bad. Damage is now focused on the Cigar, but that also means the Gapsu will cleanse the bomb rather quickly as well. Cigar getting all the hit on him, but he's still standing strong. Gapsu could not cleanse the bomb, could not finish off the Smicer. Smicer is still holding on D alive here. Every single, no violent proc for the Cigar. Was fully expecting one right there. Cigar might have to go down, and the Smicer is gonna be the first one to go down due to the Velaju skill too. Protection will not protect you from bomb damage, by the way. It's just gonna protect the attack coming out from the enemy. And bomb will get cleansed by the Gapsu. Gapsu now changed the target to the Crack with the branding. And Juno is trying so hard to do something, but there's just nothing much that she can do because the enemy team is just way too tanky, and the constant healing from the Gapsu and the Velaju skill too is very hard to deal with. Maybe this is the moment where he can take down the Velaju finally with the Juno, but that's only 1 target down. There are 3 big boy left to go. The Gar's gonna push back the Crack attack bar, and Crack's gonna be the target of DOCTHURR's team right now. DOCTHURR's looking for a moment where he can defense break this Cigar, but it's not quite there yet. Juno now hurting the Gapsu, but Gapsu doesn't really care about that. Taking down the Crack, and now Juno will give up. DOCTHURR taking game 5, GG. showing us Chandra Cigar Villager is not just a ladder meta RTA team, but also SWC worthy as well. And congratulations to DOCTHURR for making it through the first round of the loser bracket. He will have to battle 3 more rounds to get to the final. So it's going to be a long day for DOCTHURR. And we have to say goodbye to JINYAO. He will now leave SWC 2024 and we might see him again next year potentially because he is an SWC veteran. He is one of the strongest players from Malaysia on the RTA leaderboard as well. And we are starting off with a 5-game set, and that is crazy. Yesterday, it was a lot of 3-0. But today, it might not be that easy, guys. It might not be that easy. No more time to test the water. It's time to bring out all the big guns. And let's get ready for the second match of the day. I think it is going to be between NICKCLAS and MONKEYGXCLAS. They're pretty much guilty, right? It's gonna look like a goodwill match potentially, but they are now battling for that 1 ticket to the APAC Cup. So there's no more friendship between them. It is going to be just battle and rivalry in this room. Okay, so let's get ready for the next round happening really, really soon here. Maybe we're gonna get another 5-game match. Maybe we're gonna get a 3-0. Who knows? This is SWC. This is Summoners. You can never guess what's gonna happen. I thought DOCTHURR could have won in that moment right there, but Julian didn't let it happen. Next up, we have MONKEYGXCLAS and a NICKCLAS. Yesterday, friends, today's enemy. Here we go. Let's take a look at the unit that MONKEYGXCLAS have. He has Gianna Ragdoll, the combo that exists back in the day and still relevant in today's meta. Did not make it through against Pooh yesterday. So will he get a rematch against Pooh in the final? There's going to be a lot of opponents for him to try. Because on the other hand, he has his friend that knows all his runes and strategy, potentially. And that's gonna be NICKCLAS. Here comes NICKCLAS roster. And this man is rocking some heavy hitters as well. We got Laura, Veronica, Tian Lang, one of the deadliest LD5 combo you can exist. And that will be combined with his Sonia, Oliver, Crazy Rune, and Speed Lead. He is going to be a tough one for MONKEYGXCLAS to handle. Yesterday, he lost to Yonhong 187. Today, he wants to get that rematch. But first, he has to beat his friend to gain the ultimate power. Alright guys, let's get ready for this Guildies rivalry. I think they're Guilty, right? Their name looks similar. I think. Or ex-Guilty. Who knows? But let's get ready for this very intense match coming right up here. On the other side, we have Gianna Ragdoll. On the other side, we have Tian Lang, Veronica, Laura. Here we go. Let's take a look at the pre-ban between Monkey God and NICKCLAS. And that's going to be the Tian Lang Ragdoll pre-ban. So, no more turn 2. We're going heavy turn 1 this round. First pick for Monkey God. Is he going to lock in the Oliver or the Watery U to get that turn 1 away from the enemy? Or maybe he's going to go for Chandra, but no. He might be locking in the Ciara to get that big damage dealer out of the way first. Locked in the Ciara. What will be the response from NICKLAS? Is he going for Oliver Veronica? That is going to be the Kill and Bow Classic. Or is he going for Chandra Cigar Velaju? Are we playing meta or playing aggressive here, NICKLAS? He's gonna lock in the Water Twin Angel and the Cigar. This is like Chandra Cigar, but a bit more aggressive because the Water Twin Angel can be on Swift, can open up a unit for defense break and boost the attack bar at the same time. So what is Monkey God gonna do? Is he gonna lock in a Hey Gang to deal with the strip defense break? And maybe a Velaju to steal it away from the enemy? He's gonna lock in the Velaju, and instead of the Hey Gang, he's gonna go with Gianna trying to go for that turn 1. Stealing the immunity, taking the turn 1 strip stun, and trying to force it onto the enemy. Will NICKLAS pick up the Hey Gang to counter the Gianna, or is he going to outspeed this Gianna entirely with a Laura or Veronica? He's gonna go with the Asher to go first and a Sonya to one-shot the Gianna. If you're dead, you can't strip stun me. That's what he said. Looking like NICKLAS gonna go first and be very aggressive here. Will Monkey God go with a Leo to count? He's gonna go with a Leo to counter the Sonya and maybe another high base speed unit because I feel like Leo is going to get banned here. Maybe a Ren? A Segment? An Ethna? No, it is going to be a Fire Monkey King, which means he might have to ban the Sonya because I feel like NICKLAS is going to ban the Leo. So if NICKLAS ban Leo, get the turn 1 with Asher, he need another... Oh, locking in the Oberon. Maybe he doesn't need to ban Leo after all. Maybe that Sonya is on a high attack crit damage build, fully expecting the Leo to just one-shot without the need for speed. And that's going to be Oberon ban. That is going to be the Leo ban, which means NICKLAS is going to get speed boost turn 1 by the Asher unless Monkey God somehow has a 250 Swift set on that Gianna. But also, is there any Sonya trap on the field? Here comes the Sonya going in, and that target might be the Gianna. Gianna's going to go down fairly easily to the enemy Sonya. And here comes the strip defense break coming out from the Twin Angel. Get it done on the Ciara. And Cigar is going to drop the reset onto the Velaju. Get the reset as well. And the Violent proc. But the Monkey is not going to even have a chance to touch the Sonya. And he has to hit Cigar with a Violent proc. Will he go for the Sonya? No, it's going to go for the Asher first. Which means Sonya is going to be free to move a couple more turns. And Sonya with speed buff is going to hurt a lot. Here comes the Angel looking for a stun potentially or a heal. Gonna be stun and heal. Get the stun on the Velaju. Monkey going in doing some big damage onto the Asher. Asher's out the field with another Monkey Violent proc. But Sierra's gonna go out the field as well due to the Cigar Violent proc. They are both going crazy at the same time. Sonya slow down the Monkey. That is very important, allowing her to do more damage and forcing the Monkey to glance on the Sonya potentially. No glancing involved. But the speed debuff is going to hurt a lot. Push back the attack bar, provoke the Monkey, get the skill 2 out of the way as well. Velaju get a Violent proc, but that gives Sonya so much more attack bar. Sonya going in with the ignore defense, but could not get the crit to kill the Monkey. Cool time down onto the Sonya. This Water Twin Angel with the support is going crazy as well. Big Cigar provoke on the Velaju. The Sonya can be free to focus onto the Monkey right there. Monkey is about to get a turn, but Water Twin Angel is going to say, nah, not today. Sonya's going to go in with the Guard Crush and get the Monkey out of the way. Velaju alone, too slow to handle Sonya. Slow debuff on the Velaju as well, and that's GG. NICKLAS will take game 1. I like this. I like this aggressive style from NICKLAS. Just going Sonya, people. Here we go. Round 2 between Monkey God and NICKLAS. Are we seeing an Asher pre-ban? Because that Asher seems to get the best Swift run from NICKLAS. Is it going to be Asher pre-ban? Or is it going to be just a, oh, I'm going to pre-ban Laura because Laura's OP, you know? Doesn't matter if they use it or not. I don't want to deal with that. or any possibility that that thing's gonna show up on the battlefield. They're thinking about it, whether they should pre-ban the LD5. Oh, it's gonna be Leo and Water Twin Angel pre-ban here. So it is signaling that NICKCLAS kind of want to go for Sonya again. Will Monkey God have any chance to stop this Sonya team coming out? Oh, potentially a CC team with a Water Ryu first pick might be on Swift as well. Monkey God gonna lock in the Sierra Gianna combo once again. The biggest weakness of Sierra right now is being slow or slower than most high base speed unit that can either stun her or control her. And they might be on violent as well. NICKCLAS is going in with the Craig and the Changpeng. He wants to go for a heavy cleave CC with attack and speed buff and additional damage from artifact. So Monkey's gonna try to stop that with the Sakma trying to reset the Changpeng, the Craig turn 1. And maybe an Ethna? What kind of high base speed is it gonna lock in this time? No, it's gonna lock in Ragdoll, trying to get that attack bar from the enemy team critting. Potentially the more on the Changpeng multi-hit AoE. Here comes the NICKCLAS. Last 2 pick here. What is it going to be? Is he gonna follow through? He's going for the Fire Bayak. Not gonna go too aggressive with the turn 1. He's gonna have some healing and some support, and Smicer can also do the same thing. Very strong last pick from NICKCLAS because Monkey God team has no immunity in cleansing, and Smicer is one of the biggest enemy you have to deal with when you have no healing and cleansing, like Gapsu, for example, or Velajul. NICKCLAS team looking like is getting the upper hand here potentially from Monkey God. Marsha last pick for this Fire Wind last 2 pick from NICKCLAS here. Not too bad, but Marsha can die very quickly to AoE damage. So it might look like it's gonna be a Sierra ban so that NICKCLAS get turn 1. And if Monkey God doesn't want to get absolutely destroyed, he's gonna have to ban. Oh, he's gonna go for the Crack ban, and Gianna getting banned as well. So no buff for NICKCLAS and no strip stun from the Gianna. And Monkey God is hoping that the Sakma can actually perform. And that is like a 70%-ish thing. Let's see if we can do it. She took away the Bayak skill. More going with the AoE. Get the Despair stun onto the Sierra of all unit. And the Changpeng is going to be able to push back the enemy team, especially the Ragdoll. And Smicer is going to get a turn as well. But the Fire Bayak got reset so he cannot heal himself. Big bomb onto the Sakma. Bayak taking a turn here. He's far away from... Never mind, he's not far anymore. One more turn, he's back to almost full health. Can this Water Ryu stop the Ragdoll? He could not stop the Ragdoll. The Ragdoll is going to go in with a Torrent and take out the Fire Bayak. Here comes the Changpeng skill too. Is she on Despair? He's not on Despair. No stun right there. But Smicer is coming in hard with a lot more control than you imagine. Big silence onto the Sakma. Beautiful damage onto the Sierra. Sierra with defense break is taking a lot of heat right now. Does she have bomb? She does have bomb, and she doesn't care about glancing debuff. She's gonna drop the bomb onto the Water Ryu, and she's going to detonate that bomb as well. Not a whole lot of damage though. Water Ryu still standing strong and does have skill 2 available. Big Despair stun on 2 unit, especially the Marsha. And right now, Smicer should have a bomb very, very soon. Need to control the Marsha. Water Ryu getting the passive back. Skill 1 available. Attack break on the Marsha, stopping the Marsha from killing the Smicer. No, Changpeng is going to take the hit, but Changpeng still standing strong. Smicer with a pushback onto the Ragdoll. Get the bomb onto the Ragdoll as well. Another pushback onto the Ragdoll. Marsha lost her bees. Water Ryu coming in with a skill 1. Can this Marsha bring the game back for Monkey God? Because I don't... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is Marsha going crazy? The bomb didn't hurt the Ragdoll at all. Ragdoll going in, but the passive Water Ryu is still there. The spin is going to work. And the Water Ryu is going to take out the Marsha. Ragdoll is going to go down as well. GG. NICKCLAS take game 2. We are going to game 3 between Monkey G and NICKCLAS. I like NICKCLAS today. He's going very aggressive. Round 3. What is going to be the pre-ban this time? Are we going to see a Gianna pre-ban? It seems like that is Monkey G biggest bet every single round. We are having an Escher pre-ban because we saw that Escher was going to be the enabler for Sonya and so many other things. We have a Ragdoll pre-ban as well. NICKCLAS want to go first and he wants to go aggressive. First pick for MONKEYGXCLAS is going to be a different unit this time. It is going to be Cigar with the defense lead. Maybe that is the plan against Sonya, that NICKCLAS will potentially go for the drag first pick with the Sonya as well. Vanessa getting picked up by NICKCLAS here, followed by potentially, excuse me, he's gonna pick up the Gianna as well. So if you're not gonna use Gianna, I'm gonna appreciate her. MONKEYGXCLAS learning a thing or two from DOCTHURR, going with the Metacom, and that's going to be the Chandra Velaju. And next up, we are seeing the Fire Bayak and the gap, so NICKCLAS is gonna go a little bit heavy on the healing as well with this. And the counterplay for Gianna getting picked up, the Hey Gang is gonna get drafted in the last slot together with potentially a Chow in this position to provide the damage output, or maybe a Tetra to provide the healing against the Gianna. It depends on what Monkey wanna ban, and it is going to be a healer, a Belio. But Abelio can get bombed and die though. That is a problem. So I think NICKCLAS will probably gonna ban the Hey Gang and forcing the ban onto the Gianna here. And what's gonna be the good last pick for NICKCLAS here? He does have a whole lot of LD, but he chose to go with the Chow instead because Chow is a bit hard to control for MONKEYGXCLAS, and Chow is very good against Velaju and Chandra in the late game as well. So maybe it is not going to be the Hey Gang ban. Is it going to be the Hey Gang ban? It is going to be the Chow ban, which means NICKCLAS will get to use the Gianna strip stun. Can she land it though? That is the big question. Your kit can be very strong, but you might get a little bit not so lucky. Oh my goodness. Huge strip despair stun onto the Velaju. The bomb is going to block the violence, and the beautiful violence from the Gianna as well, getting the cooldown down. Firebite looking for a target, going straight for the Velaju, doing massive damage on this Velaju here, forcing the Abelio to heal early on. But can this Velaju survive the bomb and the upcoming damage come out from the Gapsu as well? Double provoke, big stun, did not matter. Gapsu going with the branding, bomb and branding actually work together, so that's gonna hurt the Velaju a lot. I think this Chandra have to hug the Cigar and try to go for the big provoke revenge damage, trying to hug the Velaju here. But the bomb will go to the hug. I'm not sure if this Velaju is going to survive, but this Abelio passive healing is working really, really well for the Velaju. Maybe he's going to be okay. Just maybe. But remember, the Firebite also have strip available, and that can silence the Velaju as well. What is that stun coming out from the Gapsu? That is a nerf stun skill 1, by the way, but he double stunned the enemy unit. NICKCLAS going in hard with, oh, revenge skill 1 stun. Everyone just stunning in this room here, but big silence onto the Velaju. Defense break coming out onto the Velaju. Gapsu going straight for the Velaju. He's getting a lot of heat right now. He's alive, but for how long? Cigar looking like he's about to move. He might be able to save his friend Velaju, but Firebite is fire. Glancing is on the... And he could not take the attack power. The Fire Bayak down. He could... Oh, the Violent Pro... Never mind. Bye to the Velaju finally. And one target down. NICKCLAS will move on to the next target. That might be the Cigar, because the Fire Bayak damage onto the Cigar is going to be quite massive. Here comes the heal. Here comes the Vanessa. Remember, it's on Despair. Despair stun onto the Cigar. Could not get a turn to get the cooldown down. Provoke onto the Gianna, but I'm pretty sure Gapsu is going to take care of that very quickly, and maybe even the Fire Bayak. Fire Bayak going in with a big defense break. Never mind, not a single defense break onto the Cigar. Just kidding. Big stun onto the Gianna, but I don't think that stun's going to last very long. Gapsu get a turn, trying to stun the Chandra, could not get a stun. Here comes the Vanessa. defense break available, but did not want to trigger the Abelio passive just yet. Bomb onto the Cigar. That bomb, if the Cigar Violent proc, might be it. Big stun. Stun the Abelio, but the passive's gonna take care of the stun. Abelio get a Violent proc after the heal, trying to stun the Bayek, but did not work. And here comes the Bayek going for the silence. Could not get the silence onto the Chandra. This Gapsu stun is insane. It is landing on everybody. Chandra trying to protect the Cigar, but once again, that defense skill could not protect the Villager from the bomb damage, and he could not protect the Saga from the bomb damage. And GG, NICKCLAS will take this 3-0. Incredible performance from the side of NICKCLAS. Man, do you see the depression in the Chandra eyes when he could not protect his friend from the bomb damage? He's trying to hug the Velajo, boom. He's trying to hug the Cigar, boom. They all just die to bomb damage. Maybe they should buff Chandra, guys. I think Chandra is not strong enough. He needs to. What are you saying, Sean? Okay, no buff to Chandra enough. Chandra's good enough. Relax. But as you can see, Jara and Gianna is now SWC meta. I'm kind of happy myself, just a little bit. So NICKCLAS is moving on to the next round in SWC Group A Prelim Day 2. And they'll be meeting their new opponent waiting for them in round 2. It's going to be a long day for both NICKCLAS and DOCTHURR. But they might be meeting one another in the 3rd round potentially. But before we go on to that, we're going to take a look at the result of the previous game. We have NICKCLAS dropping a 3W on MONKEYG, and that is going to be the final game for MONKEYG in SWC 2024. We might be seeing him again next year. Thank you for participating. And now, loser round 2 will be between DOCTHURR and Yeonhong 187 and NICKCLAS and FLYN. Whoever beat the opponent will be moving on to round 3 and meet the winner of the other match. Meanwhile, the final boss, Pooh, at the end are waiting, learning every single move that they can bring out in these matches. And that was the quarterfinal. That was just round 1 of the day 2 of Group A. And we have 3 more rounds. We have this next round between these 4 players, another round of whoever wins, and then the final round with Pooh at the end. So, hope you guys are ready for this long but amazing and entertaining SWC 2024 Group A prelim. So excited to be here with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know for all of you guys are spending your precious time during your weekend trying to watch and trying to grab the code. I know you want to grab the code, but relax, okay? I have the code right here in my pocket. Can't show you just yet. I'll show you soon though. So just relax, hold on tight to your teddy bear, and I'll give you the code very, very soon, okay? But first, we have to go for a 10-minute break because I need to run to the restroom real quick, and you probably should too, because the next match is going to be very, very exciting and intense as well. So, thank you so much for watching all this way. We're still got more SWC to come, okay? Don't worry. And remember, this is not the only SWC you can watch. You can have EU region, America region, and multiple group in the APAC region coming up next very, very soon here in the upcoming weekends. So much more SWC for you guys to watch. So much more free codes for you guys to grab. But not yet. I wish I can send you the code right now. I promise. But I can't say anything, okay? Can't say anything. But we got a 10-minute break coming up real soon here. I'm trying to hold you guys here a little bit longer before we go to the break. But you can go to the break now. Don't have to worry about me. Just here yapping a little bit to let the Korean caster talk about stuff that I can't understand. But soon, we're going to go to the break and we're going to go for the next round. And here's the precious time that maybe, I wonder if the player can rerun in between the matches. Maybe they're going to have surprises for their opponent in the upcoming rounds. Because when you see something that's on Swift and suddenly now it's on Vio, or the other way around, something's on Vio and now suddenly it's on Swift, can really trick your opponent into thinking and that they can beat you with their speed, but they can't. Something like that. So, kind of to see the upcoming matches, guys. And we're gonna come back after the break very, very soon here. Thank you so much for being here with me.
I'm on fire, are you feeling the heat? I'm shaking when I'm stomping my feet. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. I am alive. Nothing can stop me.
far overdue. Skies are black and no one to call out to. Filtering breath singing in the cold air. 100 years of glory and sadness too. Nothing could compare to all you've been through. In this long despair, tears are falling, falling. Rivers calling, eyes are shut tight, can no longer fight. But don't you forget to keep your head up high. In this free tool of rebirth, the kingdom shines bright. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Rise up brilliantly. Go rise up with the flames of vigor. Radiant sorrow, beauty. No turning back, no making back. Bracing all the darkness. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Glowing red and bold. Go rise up. Towards the altar of the scorching bright sun. Nothing could stop your journey, oh no one. Despite all the doubts, you keep flying, flying. All are crying, you're here last. The time passed so fast, but don't you forget everything that's begun. In the burning flame you shine with a melodious cry. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Rise up brilliantly. Go rise up with the flames of vigor. Radiant sorrow, beauty. No turning back, no making back. Bracing all the darkness. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Glowing red and bold. Go rise up. At times you get dragged onto the pit again and again. Well, just catch your breath this time. Go rise up. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Rise up brilliantly. Go rise up with the flames of vigor. Radiant sorrow, beauty. No turning back. Go make it back. Embracing all the darkness. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Glowing red and gold.
Counting down days, hours, frequencies getting louder. Now they witnessing the power falling. Lionel get devoured. You witnessing something that you ain't never seen. As soon as I step in, they feel the energy. I'm out of this world, a whole nother galaxy. It's electric. I'm over.
Welcome back to the SWC2024 Arena Championship 2024 Group A for the APAC region preliminary round, day 2, the losers bracket. So we had day 1 yesterday, and we have decided the first player from the APAC region to qualify for the APAC Cup, that was Kaylan Bao. And today we are watching all the other players in this group trying to get the second ticket to the APAC Cup. And we already had our first round, and we are now watching the second round of today's matches. It's gonna be very, very intense. We already had a game that took to game 5 earlier, and boy, it was a tough watch. But then we also had a 3-0 right after that, a clean sweep from NICKCLAS. So I'm looking forward to see their performance in the second round here, because this is the final matches that they can play in SWC 2024. If they lose today, there's no more losers bracket. This is the losers bracket, or I should say the comebacks bracket, you know, because this is their chance to grab that ticket. They lost yesterday. Maybe they were unlucky. Maybe they needed a bit extra violent proc potentially. But today is going to be the last one. They need everything they can grab. So now we're looking at DOCTHURR and Yeonhong 187. So let's get ready, guys, because the match is about to start very soon. DOCTHURR, very strong player. Yeonhong, on the other hand, also very strong. Both are veteran SWC player. They have been here many times before. They know the in and out SWC. They know how brightening it is to play, not really on stage right now, on a digital stage, okay? It is tough, guys. It is tough. It is unlike normal RTA. Playing against one of the strongest player in the game with an audience watching, with the hope to win, is tough. Here we go. The pre-ban for the first match between DOCTHURR and Yeonhong 187. What is it going to be? Are they going to pre-ban the LD5 or they're going to pre-ban the Kovaci and the Berghill? Two very strong turn 1 unit with Kovaci from DOCTHURR was on Violent and could provide a lot of support, healing, attack bar for the entire team. DOCTHURR first pick will be Gianna. He's not going to go with the CSV combo anymore, but this time he is going in with the Gianna first pick here against Yeonhong. Definitely to steal that away from Yeonhong. So Yeonhong's going to take the speed lead and the segment potentially to counter the Gianna with a strip reset as well. So let's see if DOCTHURR is going to go heavy bruisers, or is he going to try to get a speed lead and take the turn 1 as well? He's going to go with a Chandra second pick here. Is he going to go with a Velaju to round up the combo? Or is he going to go with a Cigar to provide even more control for the team? He is going to go with a Velaju to provide his support, healing, and immunity. And let's see what Yeonhong decides to do. Is he going to strip this with a Juno, take the damage with the Chow, or is he going to go with some crazy LD5 to surprise us today? He's going to go in with a Shizuka to utilize the bomb coming out from the Gianna and also provide a lot of protection for the team. And the Juno is going to be picked up as well because Juno is a great counter to Yeonhong's team right now, but also a great counter to DOCTHURR's team, so he's going to grab that. So DOCTHURR seeing that double fire win, he's going to go in with the Masha to provide the damage and the defense break. But his last pick, what is it going to be? He might need to provide some healing for the team, but no, he might be going even more aggressive with the Fire Monkey as well. That Fire Monkey is going to ignore that stun coming out from the Shizuka potentially or the Juno and do a lot of damage on Yeonhong's team because he has no way to stop this monkey from moving. And last pick from Yeonhong will be a Chow to punish the heavy fire draft, but that's going to be banned pretty much immediately. And maybe it is going to be a Fire Monkey ban because he has no way to stop his monkey. No, it's going to be a Chow and a Masha ban here, letting the monkey stay. Let's see if that's going to work out for Yeonhong. DOCTHURR might not even take turn 1 though because of the segment. But we all know segment is a hit or miss most of the time. Wait, that Gianna is really slow. It's definitely going to be on a very tanky Vio build. That is going to be a reset on the Velaju and get the Velaju skill out of the way. No despair stun from the Juno though. So Shizuka doesn't have any stun available in the skill 3. She might have to hold the skill 3 right now. She will hold the skill 3 trying to push back the attack bomb the Chandra. Get it done with the skill 1. Oliver's moving after with the reset onto the Gianna as well. But now it's the monkey time to move. And the monkey is looking at the Oliver, trying to go for the stun, but could not get it done. Which means Oliver is going to reset the Chandra skill as well with the skill 2. And he's going to get it done and get a beautiful proc right there to push down the Chandra attack bar. Did not get the increased cooltime though, but that is more than enough control on DOCTHURR's team. So right now, Yeonhong is having the upper hand with a segment defense break landing on everybody. Shizuka's skill 3 available as well. And she's going to use it on the Oliver to get his cooldown down first. Monkey could not get the defense break onto the segment. Look at that Juno damage though. With the defense break, she hit even harder than before. Oliver looking for a target. Maybe the Chandra's going to be the one. Or is he going to finish off the... He is going to finish off the enemy Gianna. Not going to let that thing stay for another turn. Chandra doesn't have any skill available. Did get a violent proc though. And get the skill 2 potentially onto the monkey. Protect the monkey. He's going to protect the monkey. And now the slow available on the entire enemy team as well. Velaju, defense break available. But can he land it with a Gonsing debuff? He will land the defense break onto the segment which means the segment's gonna go down fairly quickly to the Monkey here. But before she do that, she's gonna take away the Villager skill 3. Monkey get a violent proc. Defense break available. Going straight for the Oliver. Get the defense break, land on the Oliver, but Juno damage is gonna be onto the Villager. A lot of damage onto the Villager right there. Shizuka skill 3 available. So much debuff onto the entire enemy team. And speed buff for the Juno to do even more damage. The Juno looking for the next target because Villager is as good as dead. Gonna go for the skill 2, trying to get rid of everything at the same time, including the hug from the Chandra. And Chandra's gonna go down soon to the Oliver. Monkey will be the last one standing. Can he deal with his Juno and Oliver and Shizuka alone? Juno going in. How much he gonna hit for? Not a lot of damage, but more than enough to bring down the Monkey slowly because the Monkey's not getting the turn that he needs to get the skill 2. Oliver taking out the Chandra. Juno focusing on the Monkey. And Shizuka is gonna put the soul protection onto the Oliver, get the cooldown down, and allow Oliver to survive the Monkey damage potentially. Monkey's getting even more hit coming out from the Juno right there. He is surviving. He is taking down the Oliver. He is still here. This Monkey is so well ruined, but how long can he stay? Shizuka get an additional turn, and she has a skill 2 available for the segment to come back with a... Never mind. Yeonhong's gonna take game 1. GG. Monkey was not enough. We're going on to round 2. Here comes the pre-ban. Is it going to be LD5 once again, or is it going to be something like Chandra pre-ban? Here comes the Kovachi and the Yeonhong pre-ban. Yeonhong is pre-banning Yeonhong from DOCTHURR because DOCTHURR has the Yeonhong Jara combination available to one-shot the enemy target. First pick for Yeonhong 187. And he's going to pick up. Which speed lead is he going to go for? Never mind. Going to go for the Cigar Wind Bison first pick for the strip control. DOCTHURR still leading in with a Gianna first pick here. Is he gonna follow up with the? He's gonna follow up with a Chandra, taking away the Chandra from Cigar, seeing his best friend on the other side. What? Let's see what Yeonhong decides to go for the second and third pick here. Is he gonna go for the Water Twin Angel to provide a strip and cooldown support? He's gonna go for the Villager for sure, breaking up the combo to 2, and that's gonna be a Heigang to counter the Gianna as well. Are we seeing a Wind Robo to counter this Heigang, or will DOCTHURR ignore the Heigang entirely? He's gonna go with a Chow for the damage output into this low damage team from Yeonhong. But is he gonna go with Gapsu to provide some healing? He's gonna go in with a Juno to provide even more damage while healing and sustaining herself. 2 self-healer, big damage dealer on the side of DOCTHURR. So what is Yeonhong gonna do? How can he take down Chow and Juno combined? And the damage dealer of choice will be Ciara for Yeonhong. But he might need another one because the Ciara might be banned very, very quickly. And the last pick for Yeonhong will be a Sonya attempting to take that Chow out of the game in turn 1. Very good last pick from Yeonhong right there, trying to bring down not only the Chow but the Gianna at the same time with a single Sonya pick. Will DOCTHURR go in with a counterplay for Sonya, or is he going to ban a Sonya? Feel like it's going to be a Sonya ban and have to deal with a Ciara. And what is the plan for the Ciara? It is going to be a Gapsu to provide even more healing, more self-cleansing, and a nice bonus single target strip together with a skill 1 stun. No, it's going to be a Ciara ban. It's going to be the Gapsu ban. DOCTHURR letting the Sonya stay. What if the Sonya go first and one-shot the Chow? He's going to lose a lot of damage output. Or what if the Chandra is on a Swift build to counter the Sonya? Nope, Sonya's gonna go first, but Sonya without speed lead and attack buff and speed buff is not that much faster than the Chow. Can she take out the Chow though? And yep, Chow is gone, ladies and gentlemen. But Sonya is in trouble because Chandra doesn't care about element And Juno sure doesn't care about Sonya at the same time. Big damage onto the Sonya. Big bomb onto the Sonya. But remember, there is the Villager cleansing coming right up after this. And also healing. So Sonya is going to be the target of everyone's damage. DOCTHURR trying to take down the Sonya quickly because she is the main damage dealer for Yeonhong. Big defense break onto the Gianna. Sonya going in with a big hit. And that Gianna's gonna lose HP very, very quickly. Giving the speed buff to the Juno, taking down the Sonya instantly. So 1 for 1, but that Gianna's gonna go down very soon as well. Bellagio doing some massive damage onto the Gianna. Juno going in for the next target, and that's gonna be a AoE strip to take away the immunity of the entire enemy team. Gianna going down, and now it's a 2v3 situation, but Juno on her own is an absolute unit that is very hard to take down. And she's gonna be doing some crazy damage with a speed buff onto the Villager. Beautiful despair stun as well. Right now, Yeonhong is doing everything he can, trying to control the Chandra while doing damage to the Juno, but it's not looking too good because this Juno not only is doing a lot of damage to the Villager, is controlling the Villager as well, but Villager with the Violent Prep will get the immunity up with a Sentry. Big head press onto the Chandra. Chandra cannot do much with the Cigar constantly looking at him, but Juno on the other hand is untouched, unbothered, going for the AoE strip, giving Yeonhong free attack bar, and he's gonna focus on the Chandra entirely this time, ignoring the Juno, which means Juno can still go for the Villager, but this is not enough damage to deal with the Villager healing from the skill 2. Back in the day, Villager could not heal and has a 3-turn cooldown, that skill 2, but nowadays, Villager with the 2-turn cooldown, the beautiful heal with a skill 2, he is an insane unit for almost every match in many different situations. And right now, this Villager not only is taking the attention of the Juno, also providing beautiful damage, healing, and defense make support for the team. And now, Yeonhong finally focused onto the Juno, but this is gonna be the biggest hurdle to go through because this Juno is not gonna be enough to keep the Villager on the stun, and Villager's gonna get the Violent Proc, provide the support, but a constant debuff from the Cigar is gonna give this Juno speed buff all the time. Defense pick onto the Juno, big damage onto the Villager. This Juno is holding on dear alive and that revenge, beautiful attack bar again and damage for the Juno. Finally, the Juno is gonna take down the Villager, moving on to the Cigar. But remember, Haegang skill 1 can reduce the attack bar of the Juno, and that is detrimental for Juno in the solo situation. So she's gonna move on to the Haegang instead of going for the obvious Cigar win unit. Big defense break onto the Juno. Big damage coming off for the Haegang, but Juno's gonna take care of the debuff and focus the damage onto the Haegang. This Cigar could not push back the Juno and get revenge despair stun instead, but Juno's so low right now. Will the Haegang take out the Juno? Haegang will crit and take out the Juno. GG. Yeonhong will take this game as well. If only the Cigar pushed back the Juno, then he could have had a chance. Oh wait. Never mind. He never needed that anyway. Round 3 pre-ban. It is going to be Berghill and Kovaci once again. First pick for DOCTHURR. Will he go down 3-0? Or will he trying to fight back from this position? Another Gianna first pick here. Is it gonna work out though? Here comes the Oliver and a segment to go for that turn 1. But this time, DOCTHURR is bringing out the Jameer, the Wind Dragon, to provide a cooldown reset, because remember that skill 3 of the Wind Dragon cannot be reset by Oliver and Segment, so he is a very decent counter into these two units if he doesn't get the attack by pushback by the Oliver. Yeonhong's gonna go very aggressive with another speed lead and an Ethna to do defense break and big damage. And the counterplay will be the Juno to deal with the Ethna and also all the debuff and the shield coming out from the Water Twin Angel. Juno can handle all of that. But what's going to be the last pick though? What is going to be a great unit in this position? And that is going to be a Raccoon according to DOCTHURR. The Rakuni is going to be the draft here for the healing cleansing, and because Rakuni is fire, it is going to be a better draft into the Oliver and the Ethna compared to a Gapsu. But is Rakuni going to be enough? Let's find out. We don't know yet. Oberon getting last pick here to one-shot that rat, so I think that's going to be an Oberon ban, that's going to be a Juno ban. Rakuni get to stay in the game. Will this Rakuni from 2023, will this Rakuni from years meta behind be enough for DOCTHURR to bring this game home? Here comes the Ethna going first with a big AoE. But there's... Nope, gonna go for the stun onto the Gianna instead. Beautiful defense spread coming out from the segment as well. But who's gonna be doing the damage? That's going to be the Water Twin Angel. And the Oliver is gonna take care of the Gianna as well. One unit down for DOCTHURR. Yeonhong taking care of the Gianna immediately. But now he will have to deal with the slow debuff from the Dragon, the immunity from the Velagio, and the defense rate from the Velagio as well. He's gonna go for the Ethna, the easiest one to kill over there. But this Ethna is not gonna go down easily. Big damage from the Ethna segment with a skill 3 available. But remember, Jamaya still have skill 3 available as well. She's going to steal the speed buff from the Rakuni. Jamaya, will he go for it? He's gonna save the skill 3. Not gonna use that just yet. And Jamaya's skill 1 can do some good damage because it's scaled with speed. Here comes the Ethna being in danger because that Dragon has a lot of damage potential with the speed buff from Rakuni as well. And that's going to be the heal shield coming out from the Water Twin Angel. Segment skill 3 available. And that's going to be on a Dragon, taking away the immunity, which is important because you want to use the Oliver to push back the attack bar. And maybe the Ethna can defense break as well. Dragon finally going to use that skill 3 and get the skill 2 with the Violent proc, slowing down the enemy Ethna, reducing her potential damage output. Velagio did not get stunned by the Ethna, providing the immunity once again. Rakuni with the skill 2 available from the Dragon reset will now boost himself to get the healing for the team. This Dragon Velagio protection is so much for Yeonhong to handle. The Ethna is going to go down very soon here. Here comes the Angel looking for a unit to support with a cooldown down. It is going to reset the cooldown itself for one turn. DOCTHURR, are you going to take down the Ethna? He is going to take down the Ethna, not wasting the skill 2 on the Ethna just yet, saving it for another target. Segment. Now Yeonhong's team is low on damage, low on control, low on everything. Meanwhile, DOCTHURR team is high on everything. He resisted that reset, which means the skill 2 is going to be available for the defense break. There's nothing he can do to this Rakuni. This Rakuni is unstoppable at this point. Could not get the defense break onto the Oliver. Might be a max res Oliver. And this Water Twin Angel has the defense break strip available. But is there any real follow-up damage? Tried to defense break the Dragon but could not get it through. Oliver going for the damage onto the Dragon. And the Rakuni is about to take a turn as well, cleansing all the potential debuff coming out from Yeonhong. Big reset onto the Velagio. Get the reset done. But Rakuni is here keeping the team fresh and healthy with his healing passive. And the skill 2 as well to keep the healing consistent throughout the match, providing the speed buff for himself. Not losing too much attack bar to Yeonhong at all. Big stun onto the Velagio. Here comes the defense break moment. Can Oliver make use of this defense break to... Never mind, defense break is gone. And Rakuni is gonna cleanse every single debuff on the entire team. Can't say I miss Rakuni that much. Oliver looking to bring down the Dragon, but it's so hard without the defense break from the segment. And segment could not keep the defense break on the enemy team with Rakuni on the field. Right now, Yeonhong is at a very bad position. He can't kill these units at all while they are getting stronger over time. Rakuni getting another turn. Velagio looking to get a defense break. Oliver will now to keep the Dragon down. But for how long can he do this? Here comes the Water Twin Angel. It has the skill 2 available. And that's going to be cool time down for itself, trying to get the defense back skill back. Rakuni will resist the segment reset, giving itself attack bar, healing the villager back to good health. Get a violent proc as well, healing the dragon back to good health. And dragon with skill 3 available would not use it, but decide to go for the damage on the villager instead. I mean, on the Oliver, villager getting reset by the Oliver once again. Oliver's about to go down to the dragon attack at any point now. The Twin Angel has skill 2 available. But the stun would stay. The stun was perfect onto Rakuni and Villager. But the dragon's about to move. Could not take the Oliver down. Defense pick available from the segment. Maybe this the window of opportunity that the Oliver's been waiting this entire game. He's gonna capture it. Skill 2 available. And the target will be the Villager. Beautiful damage onto the Villager. And the focus shot onto the rat. Call the Twin Angel, the Rat Exterminator, because Rakuni is finally down. And the Dragon is going to go down as well. GG. Yon Hong will take game 3. (3-0) for Yon Hong 187. All that proc, all that resistance, but Doctor still needed a doctor at the end of the day. He could not deal with that Oliver constant reset, attack bar pushback, and especially the segment defense break. That is why she's being utilized a lot. Not just for the skill 3 strip reset turn 1, but the skill 2 defense break is very, very strong as well. And that allowed the Oliver to do the damage that he needs to do. All the healing from Rakuni was still not enough to keep the team alive. And we have a beautiful clean set from Yon Hong, 3-0 against Doctor. And Yon Hong will be moving on to the next round, fighting whoever wins the next duel. And that was the first set, or the first match of the second round. We have another match coming right up here between NICKLAS and his opponent FLYN, a newcomer in SWC that took the entire audience by surprise by 3-0. I think he 3-0 JINYAO. I think he 3-0 JINYAO. And that was crazy. Everyone was going like, what? Who is this guy? A newcomer, but very, very strong. And will he take NICKLAS by surprise this time again? I can't wait to see. It's going to be very, very interesting in the next round. And whoever wins is going to meet... Wait, who? My brain lagged for a little bit. But whoever wins this match will go on to the next round. We'll meet Yon Hong 187. They look like brothers. For real. I'm not joking. And I hope you guys are ready for the next match because it's coming right up very, very soon between FLYN and NICKLAS. 3-0 just now though. NICKLAS on a very good performance streak right here. So can FLYN stop this man? Will we take it to a game 5? Will it be another total domination from one side? Because we are seeing a lot of 3-0 in this SWC. We had best of 3 in the past before. But best of 5, we still 3-0. Kind of crazy. All right, guys. First match between FLYN and NICKLAS. Here we go. A newcomer against a SWC veteran. What is going to be the pre-ban this time? Are we seeing Gianna pre-ban? Man, take me back to some of the first SWC with a Gianna pre-ban, honestly. Nope, it's gonna be Ragdoll tier lang pre-ban, no turn 2 this time, no crazy attack bar. And the first pick for FLYN, what is it going to be? Is he gonna go for the good old Chandra? Nope, he's gonna go for the Laura first pick, stealing the LD5 away from NICKCLAS. So what's gonna be the response here from NICKCLAS? Is he going aggressive with the Asher and the Sonya once again? Or is he gonna go with an Oliver segment? Like, nope, it's gonna go for the Chandra. Potentially no, it's gonna go for a Cigar and potentially a Chandra. Nope, it's gonna go for a Water Ryu instead for the turn 1 strip. So what is FLYN gonna do? When Laura move, Water Ryu is also going to move, and that might cause some bad RNG to happen. Here comes the Oliver to control both the Cigar and the Water Ryu. What is it going to be for the third pick though? He need another AoE strip potentially, or a segment. It is going to be an Asher, stealing NICKCLAS Asher of all things to get that turn 1. He wants to get that speed buff on his team. So is NICKCLAS gonna try to get turn 1 as well, or is he gonna go for maybe a Juno and a Vert in this situation because there's no more Ragdoll on the field? If this is EU, you might see an Antares last pick from this man. Whoa, that is going to be a Juno, but instead of a Vert, we're gonna go with an Artamel to get some juicy Revenge Despair stun. Might be on a seal set to block the Violent proc as well. And seeing that, it's gonna be a Bruiser last pick from FLYN. It's gonna be a Fire Monkey King for the damage, and he can't be stunned, so he can soft counter the Artamel. But what else can he bring out? He need another Fire Monkey, but there's only one Fire Monkey. And that is going to be the Velaju, the other angel, providing the support, the damage, the defense break, and most important, the heal, cleanse, immunity. So NICKCLAS, which one do you want to deal with? Are you dealing with the Velaju? Are you dealing with the Fire Monkey King? The defense buff for the Velaju can make him hit even harder for FLYN as well, which is going to be amazing to look at. It is going to be a Thessarian, which means he might want to ban the Velaju here potentially, but he does have a Juno and a Water Ryu on the field. So is it going to be an Asher ban to take away the main heal and speed buff? I feel like it's going to be a Velaju ban and potentially a Thessarian ban. These two last pick are very strong and provide heavy counters for the enemy. They're thinking about it. It is going to be the Velaju ban, it's going to be the Juno ban, so NICKCLAS will get his Oblivion, but there's only one thing to Oblivion, and that's going to be the Fire Monkey. He wants to stun the Fire Monkey real bad. Here we go. First one belongs to the Asher, going in with a strip maybe. Gonna go for the damage onto the Cigar, and that might be an AoE stun from the Laura. Big stun onto the Artamel. He was brought here for the revenge stun, but he's being stunned instead. But the Water Ryu is going to cut in between, push back the enemy attack bar, and allow the Cigar to move and reset the Oliver. The Fire Monkey back in it again with being on max res, resisted every single defense break and Oblivion from the Thessarian. The Thessarian was brought here for one job, and he could not do it on the Fire Monkey. And Fire Monkey is getting another turn here, and the focus will be the Thessarian. Big revenge and Oblivion onto the Fire Monkey. But is that going to be enough to stop the Fire Monkey though? Here comes the heal coming out from the Artamel onto Thessarian, keeping the Thessarian alive. But remember, Laura's skill is still here, and that is going to hurt. No provoke coming out from the Cigar, and that was not enough damage onto the Laura. Laura with a skill 3 available, going to drop it onto the entire enemy team. Big damage. Could not strip the Thessarian, but get a Violent proc. Will she sleep though? She will not, which means she might get stunned. She doesn't get stunned by Artamel. Water Ryu coming in with a skill 1. Looking to stun. No stun on the Laura. Oliver getting skill back very soon though. But this Artamel is getting a beautiful Despair stun onto the Oliver. Can he stun the monkey? That's the biggest question. No, he's gonna go for the Laura instead, trying to finish off what he started. Laura very low HP, Cigar very low HP, no stun on the monkey. Cigar is gonna go down to the enemy Asher. No stun on the Asher. Laura skill 2 available. That's gonna be devastating. Big stun onto the Thessarian, but gets stunned and seal instead as well. And the heal is gonna go back onto Thessarian. Big spin from the Water Ryu. Finish off the Laura, but no extra stun on the enemy team. And here comes the monkey looking at the target, and that's gonna be the Archangel. Could not stun the monkey. Here comes the attack break onto the monkey. This monkey is gonna be the biggest hitter from the side of FLYN. He has to be brought down. Archangel is doing a lot of work here with the revenge as well. Monkey skill 2 available. Looking for a target to defense break. That's gonna be Archangel. Get the defense break onto the Archangel. The most important defense break of this game, because this Oliver is gonna start to hurt. Big damage onto the Archangel. And I think that's goodbye to the Archangel as well. Nope, gonna take away the Water Ryu passive and the skill 2 potentially. But that Asher is gonna move and it's gonna take out the Archangel. Thessarian looking for a target. It has to be the Fire Monkey. He needs to Oblivion. This monster could not get it done once again. Monkey on the other hand, free from Oblivion, getting a lot of speed. Push back on the Water Ryu. More damage coming onto the Water Ryu. He cannot withstand this amount of damage. Monkey going in with the defense break and the Violent Proc. Goodbye to the Water Ryu. Thessarian alone, standing strong, but not for long. He's gonna go down soon as well. Defense break onto the Oliver. But that's the only thing he could do. He's gonna lose attack bar. Asher with a big heal and a speed buff. Defense break from the Fire Monkey. And that might be GG. Monkey with speed buff at this point of the game is unstoppable. Doesn't matter what this Thessar is on. But this monkey is gonna take the game. Round 1 belongs to FLYN. GG. I think that Thessar pick was not exactly the best idea. Moving on to round 2 between FLYN and NICKCLAS. What's going to be the pre-ban here? I think we might see a Laura pre-ban because now FLYN cannot get first pick. It's going to be a Gianna Nephthys pre-ban. First pick for NICKCLAS. Will he steal the Laura away from FLYN? Or will he go with something different? Any speed lead for NICKCLAS? Or is it going to be an LD5 first pick? I'm sure whichever way FLYN has a plan. So no more Laura for FLYN. What is his plan to counter his biggest weapon? It's going to be the Water Ryu and it's going to be the Asher. Stealing the enemy draft, taking everything that he has. Next to pick for NICKCLAS here. Are we seeing Artemiel again together with the Laura? That can be quite strong and devastating for FLYN. Or we're seeing a Chandra Cigar. It's gonna be Vanessa Tian Lang for NICKCLAS. One of the strongest combo in the game for RTA, the Laura Tian Lang. We have Laura to provide a speed buff and Tian Lang to take away enemy turn by taking away their attack bar ability. And we have Vanessa for the speed lead as well and the protection with the revive skill. So maybe FLYN had to go less attack bar gain and more raw damage. And that's going to be the Cigar for the AoE slow, as well as the, wait, not Cigar, the Red Cigar, the Chrono for AoE slow, and the Cigar for AoE provoke. Double double Slayer, double Bison, very strong. There was a time where these two units were picked together all the time for competitive RTA because they provide so much in so little. Here comes the Volantis to counter the turn 1, and a beautiful Fire Cookie last week to counter the attack bar pushback. Fire Cookie and Tian Lang. Oh my goodness, he doesn't want the enemy to get any attack bar whatsoever. So the Fire Cookie is going to get banned, and the Juno is going to get banned as well. NICKCLAS left with 0 healing. That's not looking good though, but at least he might get turn 1, potentially. We saw last night, EU Tian Lang were going crazy. What about Asian Tian Lang? Let's see how good this Tian Lang can work. Here comes the Tian Lang coming in with a skill 2, and that's going to be the Dragon Dance. Beautiful stun onto the Water Ryu. Get a violent proc to do damage onto the Asher as well. Cigar has 2 units to deal with. And he's gonna go for the reset on the Volantis, letting the Laura stay. The Laura can buff the entire team, taking away the speed of the... Oh my god, the Laura also get another additional turn. And beautiful stun onto the Asher as well. Cigar will now return a favor with big AoE slow and beautiful stun and additional turn as well for himself. Getting some attack bar back with a skill 2. Water Ryu, skill 2 available. Beautiful AoE, seal rune onto the enemy, but not for long. And now Carno's gonna try to provoke the Laura. Could not get it done. Laura going in with the damage onto the Asher. Cigar looking to provoke and take down the Laura as quickly as possible. Beautiful despair stun. Massacre from the Asher doing some massive damage. Cigar will need a little bit of a... Nope, not gonna get that. And here comes Volantis with a skill 1 despair stun. Could not get that. But Laura is the one's gonna get that first. Here comes the skill 3. Big damage onto the enemy team. But the Warrior is going to get a turn. Doesn't have the skill 2 just yet. Could not stop the Tian Lang. Tian Lang is going to finish off the Asher. Vanessa with a defense pick available. Despair stun onto the Cigar. I mean the Carno. Cigar get the proc, but could not get the skill 3 available. Big provoke. Gets stunned on the face. And Laura is unstoppable with the skill 2. And I think that is GG. Nobody's going to stop a Laura going that hard. And NICKCLAS will take game 2. Oh my god, that Laura was on to something else, man. I wouldn't want to fight a Laura like that. Here comes round 3 between FLYN and NICKCLAS. Now we know why FLYN has to pick that Laura first, because if NICKCLAS get the Laura, oh my god, it is unstoppable. So I'll put $5 on FLYN getting the Laura first pick. Right guys? He's gonna pick that Laura so fast, bro. Wait, FLYN. Okay, thank you so much, FLYN. I appreciate that. And we have the Asher Cigar on the other side, not giving the Asher to the enemy team anymore. Best 2A free-to-play unit for RTA right there. What is FLYN gonna do? Is he gonna grab the Water Ryu? He's gonna go with Water Ryu and the Nephthys for some AoE debuff. So how's NICKCLAS gonna counter this? He might need a speed lead for himself, maybe an Oliver, and potentially a Juno? But that will be very hard counter by double fire from FLYN last pick. So he might need to go with a water speed lead and a Sonya for the one shot. But FLYN unit doesn't look exactly swishy. It might be Sonya trap as well. So I'm not sure if that was a good play, but we might see the Sonya absolutely demolish everything on FLYN's team. Last 2 pick for FLYN. Are we seeing an Ethna for the high base speed contest? Nope, we're gonna see a Leo counterplay for the Sonya. And oh, another Carlos. We saw Carlos absolutely destroy the Sonya team by Kaylan Bao yesterday. And we are seeing Carlos coming back today as well. But there's always a small chance for Sonya to choose Carlos as the target. So I think the ban will be on the Leo and potentially onto the Asher. But then Volantis is too scary though. Yeah, that 40% revenge, way too strong. So FLYN's gonna let NICKCLAS go first. But can this Carlos do his job? Here we go, guys. First turn belongs to the Asher. And the second turn belongs to the Sonya. Something bad is about to happen, and that's gonna be... That is going to be the Sonya Trap Nephthys. Oh my god. We saw that coming, right, guys? We saw that coming a little bit. And the Laura's gonna get stripped. The Cigar's coming with the reset. Get everybody, including the Water Ryu. So you can dodge the Sonya damage. We cannot dodge this damage from the Asher. The Laura's gonna go down. The Carlos gonna go in, but the Carlos could not go through the Sonya passive. Looking very bad for FLYN because that was his gamble right there with the Carlos. And now Carlos being very slow, not having enough damage to kill, and not having enough HP to survive, and the Sona's gonna go in. The Carlos is also Sonia trap. What is this, Flynn? How many traps do you have? Sona is gonna go down very, very soon here to the Water Ryu attack. Oh my god, I can't believe I am seeing a Sonia trap. Carlos as well. He's well prepared for this Sonia, but that is the only thing he's prepared for though. Can he kill the Sonia quickly enough to get another round of stack for the Carlos? Carlos going in, finish off the Sonia, get another turn with the attack bar again, going straight for the Cigar right there. Can Cigar Asher bring down Carlos? He looked like he's about to be dead very, very soon here. Heal block, blocking the heal from the Asher onto the Cigar. Beautiful provoke and an additional turn for the Cigar to push back the enemy attack bar. Get the segment and the Carlos getting provoked as well. But the Carlos gonna go down soon to the additional damage coming out from the Asher and the Water Twin Angel. There's nothing that Carlos could do to stop this damage output. Here comes the Nephthys getting a turn, Water Ryu getting a turn, but no enough to bring down the enemy's Wind Bison. I think this might be GG. Asher going in with another round of damage, and that's going to be the Nephthys going down very soon. And the last one standing will be the Water Ryu. And he is definitely not the kind that can solo 3 unit. GG, NICKLAS take game 3. So many trap cards, but still could not trap NICKLAS. We are moving on to game 4. All right, what's going to be the pre-ban here? The double trap didn't work out very well. We have a Laura pre-ban here. He doesn't like that Laura proccing on him anymore. So no more Laura first pick for NICKLAS. So what is he going to go for the first pick this time? Maybe a Cigar first pick once again? He's thinking about it. Might go for a speed lead this time. He's gonna steal the Water Ryu back on his team to pair with his Asher and go for a very aggressive round 1. So what is Flynn gonna do to counter this? Is he gonna pick up a speed lead and steal the Asher? Maybe a Ciara? No, he's gonna go for Cigar. But what is gonna be the other draft that comes after though? That's gonna be a speed lead Cigar for Flynn, taking the turn 1 away from NICKLAS potentially, but NICKLAS said, no, I'm gonna take turn 1 with Asher. So he's gonna pick up the Asher, maybe another speed lead here like Ciara Oliver. Or he's gonna go with Changpeng first and decide which speed lead that he can draft later in the draft. So what is gonna be the Flynn double speed lead situation here? Or is he gonna submit to NICKLAS and pick up a Velodrome instead? He's gonna submit to the turn 1 and go with a ragdoll position here, waiting for the enemy to crit and maybe pick up an immunity unit. So Flynn's gonna go with the Fire Cookie to provide the passive that nerf the attack by pushback of Changpeng and provide a lot of healing with the revenge potentially. And that cookie cannot be stunned or sleep as well. Here comes the Light Monkey King getting picked up, but he needs a damage dealer though. What is it going to be? I would love an Amber in this position. But this is NICKLAS. He has way better unit than that. And that's going to be a Smicer last pick for NICKLAS. Without any real cleanse and immunity, Flynn is in trouble for this Smicer here. He does have a lot of healing and anti-attack by pushback, but not a whole lot of cleansing. And last pick for Flynn will be the Fire Monkey King, who cannot be stunned and provide very good damage in the late game. So I think it's going to be the Fire Monkey King ban, and it might be a Smicer ban here. Because Smicer is going to be doing so much work on Flynn's team. No, it's going to be the Asher ban and the Fire Monkey ban. So NICKLAS is going to have to deal with the Ragdoll passive without the help of Asher. But without immunity, dealing with a Smicer might be a little bit of a problem. Here comes the Water Twin Angel going first for the strip defense break. Get it done. Oh my god, get a defense break done on the Changpeng. Push back the monkey. But Spicer gonna get a turn here, dropping the bomb. But Ragdoll is about to move. And you know Ragdoll, he take a turn, something might be dead. And that's gonna be a beautiful bomb onto the Water Twin Angel. Ragdoll moving with a torrent. Could not finish off the Changpeng. And right now, Water is gonna go in with a big AoE. Beautiful stun onto the Water Twin Angel. Spicer's moving once again with the heal. And he has bomb ready next turn. But Ragdoll might bring down the Changpeng here. Could not bring down the Changpeng, which means Changpeng's gonna move and push back the attack power of this unit. When they have low attack power like this, that skill 3 is gonna be even more impactful. Here comes the pushback from the Changpeng. And he's gonna take the cooldown, the Water Twin Angel. Spicer once again with the big silence bomb onto the Ragdoll. There's nothing that FLYN can do to stop this Spicer. He's too busy dealing with the Changpeng and the monkey. Spicer is getting, it's just not getting noticed at all, doing whatever Spicer wants. And that is goodbye to the Changpeng. Monkey will get the skill 3 very, very soon here. Spicer dropping another silence onto the Cigar. Even with Violent Proc, Cigar provide no value with the silence on his face. Big, slow, and AoE pushback right there. The Fire Cookie is providing a lot of healing, but definitely not going to be enough for this damage coming out from the Spicer. Big strip taking away the shield from the team. Cigar moving in with the Provoke. Get a Violent Proc, but doesn't have the chance to use any skill whatsoever. Spicer going in with another silence on the Twin Angel. Oh, Cigar dodging all the potential stun coming out from NICKCLAS team. This might be the position where he can come back from this. Beautiful pushback on the team right there. But he has to pay the price by getting despair stun by the Water Ryu. Spicer looking to try and bomb the Ragdoll next. If Ragdoll goes down, FLYN will lose a lot of damage. But no! That's Cigar's getting another proc to provoke the enemy Water Ryu. Spicer get the proc back as well with the bomb onto the Water Twin Angel. Did not get the stun though. Water Ryu with a skill 2 available. Gonna go for a quick spin, but could not do much with that spin right there. Monkey gonna go for the skill 1 onto the Cigar, but could not do it a stun as well. Beautiful shield from the Cookie, keeping the team alive. Barely. Spicer looking to get silence on the Twin Angel, but could not get it done because of the resistance. Monkey, skill 2 available, gonna drop the stun on the entire enemy team. And skill 3 be available right after this to provide slow debuff on the entire enemy team as well. Here comes the Spicer. The bomb is gonna come back very, very soon here. FLYN, even though he is healing very well, but he cannot do anything to stop NICKCLAS from doing all this control and damage on his team. Another 2-turn silence onto the Cigar. Bomb onto the Ragdoll. Remember, this bomb is getting stronger and stronger as time goes by, which means that bomb might as well kill the Ragdoll at this position. Spicer dropping even more silence on the enemy team. There's nothing that FLYN can do to clear all these silence and slow debuff. Big damage coming out from the Water Ryu. 1-turn bomb onto the Ragdoll. Even with the shield, I don't think that's going to be enough to keep the Ragdoll alive. Damage onto the Ragdoll. The bomb is going to take away the Ragdoll. And I think that might be GG. You cannot control this Spicer at all with FLYN's position. I think it's over. I think it is over. Spicer is too strong when you don't have immunity and cleanse. And that is it. 1 unit standing for FLYN. NICKCLAS will take this game home and moving on to the next round. GG. Spicer, way too strong. And big shout out to NICKCLAS for another amazing performance in this round. Incredible. He's moving on to the next round to meet the winners of the previous match, Yeonhong 187, to see who is going to fight the final boss, Pooh, at the very end of today's matches. Incredible drafting. Well played. Of course, that Laura did Laura things. We fight Laura every day in RTA. Regardless of your rank, there's gonna be a Laura to do that to you. So, not like I've never seen that before. So, goodbye to FLYN. He was the newcomer. He tried his very best. He had to fight Kaylan Bao yesterday. I don't want to fight Kaylan Bao ever in my life. So we say goodbye to FLYN. He did his very best. He tried, but he could not stop NICKCLAS from absolutely destroying him with 3 wins in a row. And the next round will be between Yeonhong 187 and NICKCLAS. And guys, I have good news for you. You know exactly what it is. The code is coming. I repeat, the code is coming. It's gonna be gigantrous. It's gonna be incredible. The code will grant you your wishes. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, you know exactly what you're gonna get. Okay, but it's coming. So pay attention. I'll grant you the code very, very soon here. If you're on iOS, there's going to be a link in the chat down below. If you're watching on your phone like this, it's going to be like below. If you're watching on your PC, then it should be somewhere to the right. The admin will type the code in the chat for you guys. So you can type the code in-game. If you're on Android, go to the event section, okay? If you are on Android, go to the event section. Scroll down to game guide. Scroll down, you will see the promo code section. And here is the code for today. Summer C SWC 2024. We got 200,000 mana stone, 1 mystical scroll, and 1 SWC emblem. I repeat, Summer C SWC 2024. If you're on iOS, there's going to be a link down below or on the right. If you're on Android, go to the game section, go to the event, go to game guide, scroll down, you will see enter your promo code right there. Once again, the code will be Summer C SWC. Who summoned this scroll instantly? Raise your hand. Did you get Fire Gojo? If you did, congratulations. Did you get Water Nobara? Grats. But that is the first coupon code of the day. The first. There's going to be a second coupon code. Okay? So don't worry. There's going to be another one. And I will tell you when it happens. Have you keyed in the code yet? I gave you time to key in the code. Have you keyed in the code yet? Who summoned a new 5-star? Type in chat so that everyone else can say congratulations to you. I'm very sure everyone will congratulate you for your new 5-star, okay? And before we move on to the next round between Yeonhong and NICKCLAS, I think we're going to get a 10-minute break. And I'll see you guys then.
Come on now, way too long. Here we go. Now we're back. Yes, we are.
far overdue. Skies are black and no one to call out to. Filtering breaths hanging in the cold air. 100 years of glory and sadness too. Nothing could compare to all you've been through. In this long despair, tears are falling, falling. Rivers calling, eyes are shut tight, can no longer fight. But don't you forget to keep your head up high. In this free jewel of rebirth, the kingdom shines bright. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Rise up brilliantly. Go rise up with the glimpse of victor. Radiance of real beauty. No turning back, no making back. Bracing all the darkness. So rise up from the ashes, dear one. Glory red and bold. Go rise up. Towards the altar of the scorching bright sun.
Welcome back to SWC 2024 Group A Prelim Day 2, the the lower bracket. Now we're at the, can I say semi-final? It's not really semi-final. It's like the round before the final between Yeonhong 187 and NICKLAS. They beat their respective opponent, and now they're here trying to get that last slot in the final of the lower bracket while Pooh is waiting for them at the very end. It's going to be very intense. And welcome back to the stream, guys. Do you guys enjoy that first code that you guys got? That mystical scroll and 200,000 mana stone. And remember, every time you get a code in for SWC stream, you get an SWC 2024 emblem currency in the game so you can exchange for further stuff in the event. So check out the event. You get mana, energy, you get scroll, reapps, and even a Devilmon, I think. So that's going to be a whole lot of free stuff from watching SWC. And remember, there's another one at the end, so you got better watch till the end, potentially. And as I mentioned before, the event is going on right now. Every time you watch SWC stream, every time you grab a code from the stream, you get the emblem currency that you can exchange for runes, Devilmon, energy scroll, and a reappraisal stone. Look at that. So don't miss out on the stream, guys. And remember to key in the code. If you're on Android, go to event, scroll to game guide, scroll all the way down, and you will find the promo code section. If you're on iOS, you need to use the link that is pinned in the chat down below or on the right of the screen. But there's going to be a link pinned in the chat right there for you guys on iOS, okay? Now, the matchup between Yeonhong 187 and NICKLAS is about to happen. All right, guys, let's get ready for the upcoming match between Yeonhong and NICKLAS. These two are very, very strong players. They beat their opponent and make it look so easy. And now they are going to meet one another and see who is the stronger one to meet Pooh at the very end. Excited? Many crazy LD5, a lot of fun moments about to happen. And let's find out who's going to come on top. Here we go, guys. NICKCLAS against Yeonhong 187. Losers round 3. Pre-ban is going to be Gianna and Sekhmet. Of all the craziest LD5 you can pre-ban, it is going to be the Sekhmet. And first pick will belong to Yeonhong 187. They both have been ranked 3 in the World Arena before. That is crazy. Here we go. We have Water Twin Angel getting picked up first from Yeonhong 187. Definitely going aggressive over there with the strip defense break. And NICKCLAS is going to take the Escher and the Cigar for himself, trying to go first as well. So what's going to be the answer for Mr. Yeonhong here? Is he going to go with some sort of Oliver? It's going to be Oliver and the Marsha for the damage getting picked up. We have a triple... We have an RGB first pick from Yeonhong 187. And the answer for that is going to be the Tian Lang from NICKCLAS to deal with all the attack bomb stuff coming out from Yeonhong. Never mind, just kidding. He's going first as well with Sonia and Water Ryu. Wow, this match gonna end very quickly. Don't blink, guys. The moment you blink, the match is going to end. Because that's a whole lot of damage coming out from both teams. What's going to be the last 2 pick here for Yeonhong? Are we going to see an Ethna and a Leo? That is going to be the Ethna getting picked up by... And a Leo getting picked up by Yeonhong 187 as well. So what is going to be the last pick for NICKCLAS here? Is he going to ban out the Leo, pick another speed lead to get that turn 1? Is he going to ban out the Ethna and pick up a strong fire unit and let the Leo stay? Which one is it going to be? Oh, I can pick Tian Lang. I think Tian Lang is going to be amazing too, potentially. For all that attack bar from Ethna and Oliver. Of all things, he picked up a Gapsu for the last pick. So, is he going to ban that Leo? Or is he going to let that Leo stay? Very interesting last pick from NICKCLAS here, providing some healing. He's going to let the Leo stay, and Yeonhong's going to ban out his Cigar. So, potentially, NICKCLAS is going to go first with the Escher if he's on Will. First turn belongs to... Never mind, not Will. Which means the Escher might lose the attack bar turn 1. Is he going to go for it? He's going to go for the Escher. Get a beautiful proc. Push back to Sonia as well. Wait, that might be it for Sonia. Because Oliver Marsha is about to move next. If this Twin Angel going to... Oh, she's going to go for the stun and get the attack bar boost for the... Marsha as well, but the glancing allowed the Sonia to move but could not do enough damage because of Leo on the field onto the Oliver. Marsha looking for a target to finish, and that's going to... Oh, went straight for the Escher but could not get the defense break on the Escher. Oliver gonna go for the pushback onto the Gapsu here, get the Gapsu out of the way, and the second skill is gonna be focused onto the Escher potentially. Trying to bring down this Escher as quickly as possible. No, it's gonna do it onto the Water Ryu, take away the AoE spin. Here comes the Leo, going straight for the Escher, doing everything he can to bring down his Escher as quickly as possible. And we have the Water Twin Angel with the defense break available as well. Cooldown time for the Marsha. Oliver having the defense break set up onto the Water Ryu is going to go straight for the Water Ryu. Beautiful damage, but could not finish off the Water Ryu just yet. And that Gapsu is going to try to sneak in between to clear the defense break. Heal the Water Ryu as well. Marsha skill 2 available, going for the Escher. Get the Escher out of the way. Oliver looking at the Water Ryu next and trying to bring him down together with the Marsha skill as well. But Leo's about to move, so that Water Ryu is good as dead to the Leo. And that is another unit down for NICKCLAS. Yeonhong 187 now have a healing skill available, and Sonia is going to be the next target. Big stun onto the Oliver, but is that enough to stop them from moving? Because how can the Sonia deal with the Leo and the Marsha after the Oliver going down? Marsha going in, beautiful damage, and that's going to take down the Sonia as well. Gapsu, the last one standing, could not protect his team, could not stop the enemy, and Yeonhong will take game 1. I feel like that Gapsu last pick was a little bit not good. He could not heal the team fast enough. He could not provide any value to stop the Oliver, to stop the Marsha. But anyway, moving on to next round. Here we go. What's going to be the pre-ban here? Are we seeing an Asher pre-ban? Asher Kovaci pre-ban here for both players, taking away the enemy turn 1, and NICKCLAS will get the first pick. NICKCLAS going first, maybe stealing the Water Ryu or the Water Twin Angel. He wants the aggressive playstyle. Never mind, gonna go for the Chandra instead for the first pick here. So we might be seeing Ciara Gianna come out from Yeonhong 187. Or are we seeing something different? Oh, breaking the combo, stealing the best friend, stealing every friend that Chandra has. Chandra losing his friend. Now he has to hug somebody new on the side of NICKCLAS here. Let's see what is it going to be. Is he going to pick up Sonya once again? Probably not though, without Asher, and the defense lead is a little bit unpredictable for the Sonya. He's going to use the Laura for the AoE and the Changpeng for the pushback. Yeonhong, what is the counterplay here for these two units? Are you going to pick up a Heigang to deal with this Laura, or is it going to be a Juno? It's going to be the Heigang for the Laura and a Water Twin Angel for the speedy support as well. But right now, Yeonhong team is a little bit low on damage. NICKCLAS has 2 paid glass to bring out some bruiser like Juno, Chao to deal with the first 3 coming out from Yeonhong. Or he's going to go heavy healer with the Win Pure Vanilla for the shield and the reflect damage. And the last pick is going to be a Chao to provide the damage and the self-healing that he needs. So Yeonhong 187 has the opportunity to go for a Diana or Wind Panda last pick to out-bruiser the enemy. Or maybe he's gonna go with a very aggressive Ethna last pick here to go for the big AoE defense break and damage. But that Ethna is probably gonna get banned, and Chao is gonna get banned as well. NICKCLAS team have a very solid heal base with buff. Meanwhile, Yeonhong not looking so hot right now. Here comes the first time for the Water Twin Angel with a strip defense break available. Is it going to be used onto the Laura? It is going to be onto the Laura. Get the defense break, boost the Velaju attack bar to boost everybody else. Heigang is going to provide AoE strip. Beautiful despair stun onto the Cookie. Big pushback onto the Changpeng. Right now, Yeonhong is having the upper hand with everything landed according to his plan. But can he keep this up? Big damage onto the Laura. He needs to bring down this Laura as quickly as possible because you know Laura is not going to be a unit that's going to stand still. And the Cookie is going to be healing and cleansing the Laura as well. Big violent proc from the Chandra, protecting the Laura. And he can strip the enemy immunity one by one as well. Changpeng not having any skill available. Get a small proc to get the skill back soon. And right now, Saga has to move on to another target. That's going to be the Changpeng. And the Cookie is going to take away the debuff and put up the shield for the Laura as well. Here comes AoE stun coming out from the Twin Angel. Get the stun but lose the immunity in the process. Velaju will need to get a proc to get the immunity back. Could not get the immunity, which means Shana has the opportunity to control this Velaju. But Sagar will buy time for the Velaju because he needs that immunity ASAP. You don't want to get slowly buffed by Chandra. No proc from the Laura. Sagar Bison looking at the Chandra get a beautiful additional turn to bring down the entire enemy team attack bar once again. NICKCLAS cannot escape this control from the enemy Sagar. Big AoE stun from the Heigang, and that Laura will finally go down. Absolute control. Beautiful turn coming out from the Wind Bison. Chandra is getting a proc, but it's a little bit too late now because there's nothing he can do to save this Changpeng. Defense break coming out onto the Changpeng right there. 2 units are about to take a turn with defense break on. I don't think Changpeng's going to be able to stay alive to the Water Twin Angel damage. And that is GG. Total domination from Yeonhong 187. So much control from the Wind Bison, guys. Moving on to round 3. Are we seeing another 3-0 from Yeonhong 187? Here we go. Round 3 pre-ban. What is it going to be? Are we seeing a Water Twin Angel pre-ban maybe? Or a Leo pre-ban so that NICKCLAS can go with Asher Sonya? He's thinking about it. He's considering. It's going to be a Sakmat pre-ban. It's going to be a Gianna pre-ban. First pick for Yeonhong 187. Is he anticipating the Sonya coming out? Or he doesn't care about it anymore? First pick for him will be the Water Twin Angel, working very, very well for the past couple rounds here. So NICKCLAS, are you going for the Asher and the Cigar? Once again, that Cigar absolutely control your entire team. You might need to pick it up. Or he can also go with, you know, Tiara, Hey Gang, for example, a totally different angle. It's gonna be the Water Ryu Cigar for NICKCLAS, going aggressive as well with a speed lead control. So right now, Yeonhong 187 has the angle to go for the Veladril. And that's going to be a Veladril, maybe a Laura support, potentially, to provide the buff to counter the Water Ryu strip. No, it's going to go for the Ethna to go with the turn 1 stun. TNLang getting picked up to deal with all the attack bar from the Ethna, the Veladril, and the Water Twin Angel. And a Juno getting picked up to deal damage while staying alive, while providing the strip for the immunity and the shield. But the TNLang is going to nerf the Water Ryu attack bar absorption and the Juno attack bar game with skill 1 as well. Yeonhong is going to go with a strong bruiser last pick. That's going to be a Chow and maybe a Fire Monkey as well. Or a healer like Gapsu or Angela for the last pick here. It's going to be what? Excuse me? It's going to be a Camilla last pick as well. Double water, self-healer, big damage dealer for the last 2. And NICKCLAS will... Wait, home... Huh? Wait. That is the last thing I would pick into 2 units that can heal themselves and cleanse their own debuff. But I guess that's going to be a Volantis last pick for NICKCLAS right there. I feel like Camilla in this position is really, really strong. Here we go, guys. The Ethna is going to go first. And that skill 3 stun onto the Water Ryu. Get it done easily onto the Water Ryu. That the Ethna artifact must be crazy. And every bit of damage now being focused onto the Water Ryu. The TNLang going in, and the Camilla will cleanse the stun coming out from the TNLang. And that is GG to the Water Ryu. Wait a minute, is this over now? Could not provoke the Veladril. Could not stun the Veladril. The Veladril providing the cleanse immunity for the team. Defense break coming out from the Ethna. And how is he going to stop this Camilla? TNLang is going to get the violent prod that he needs, dealing big damage onto the Ethna. But the Water Twin Angel is going to provide some attack bar support, and the stun could not stun anybody, but that did not matter. Camilla going in did not land a crit onto that Volantis. I feel like this Camilla is on a crit damage build with about 90% crit rate here, and that is going to be very annoying for the Juno later on because this Camilla is going to hurt so much. Big defense pick onto the TNLang. TNLang Dragon Dance could not stop anybody from moving. Water Twin Angel with the cooldown support and with the healing support. Big damage onto the TNLang. Beautiful violent prop. Big damage on the Juno as well. This Camilla, back from the last 5 season meta, dominating NICKCLAS in this game on a crit damage build. How is this Volantis gonna do anything against this Camilla? Juno might be very strong, might be able to cleanse all the debuff away from the Camilla skill 2, but that means absolutely nothing to a self-healing water damage dealer like Camilla. Defense break onto Volantis here. Attack bar and defense break support coming out from the Twin Angel as well. There's nothing the Volantis can do to stop this incoming damage coming out from the Camilla. Big AoE from Juno did not crit the Camilla? And that's gonna stop Camilla from moving actually. And this Volantis will get another chance to stun the Camilla once again. Oh my god. This Camilla is actually getting control. I can't believe this. But this Water Twin Angel damage is not bad at all. This Volantis getting a lot of damage dealt to him by the Water Twin Angel. The Veladril is going to get a small crit in between as well. And this might be the end of the Volantis, which means Camilla's about to change target onto the Juno. And Juno will have to deal with 2 water units at the end. How is she gonna do this? 1 turn and it's not enough to make NICKCLAS submit. GG. Yeonhong 187 will take the W and move on to the next round. Incredible showcase for the last two picks from Mr. Yeonhong 187. Not only he had a Chow prepared, he also had a Camilla prepared. And then I think a missed last pick coming out from NICKCLAS really just destroying his any chance he has to win this game, because there's no way Volantes could bring down a Camilla easily. So just great drafting from Yeonhong 187 when it mattered as well. So he's gonna move on to the final to meet Pooh at the very end, and he has worked his way back to the final of the loser bracket here, getting another 3-0 beautiful against NICKCLAS. But the final boss, Mr. Pooh, is not a pushover. It's gonna be tough for Yeonhong 187. All right, guys, there will be another code at the end, so stay tuned for the finals, okay? It's going to be super exciting. It's going to be the final game of today. I'm excited, guys. Finally, we get to the final boss battle between Yeonhong 187 and Pooh. An epic battle is waiting for us at the end, and also an epic code after the final. So don't worry. Just relax, stay tuned, enjoy the stream, and there'll be a code pinned for you right down there in the chat or on the right of the screen after the final is finished, okay? It's gonna be great. Don't worry about it. And here come the final boss music for Mr. Pooh to show up, to show Yeonhong that this fight is not over yet. He might have beat NICKCLAS, but Pooh is going to be on a whole new level, guys. This guy is something else. He got some crazy fire bag tech waiting for Yeonhong at the end, because I want to see that unit being used for sure. But man, without DOCTHURR, which means there's going to be no Jara. Is there anyone with a Jara left in this SWC APAC group? I want to see Jara so bad. And I want to see Carlos so bad. There's so many units I really enjoy seeing, and they're getting picked up by SWC player, and I absolutely love it. .3-0 DOCTHURR, 3-0 NICKCLAS. Look at that. Yeonhong is on a winning streak today. Can Pooh win a match against Yeonhong? He was struggling against Yeonhong yesterday. This is gonna be a great rematch. Settle down, guys. The final match is about to start. The most intense rematch of the APAC Group A Day 2. They fought one another yesterday in the semi-final, and Pooh managed to come out on top with a 3-2 to a Game 5. It was very close, which means this time it's going to be anybody's game, pretty much. We can't predict who's going to win. Yeonhong 187 might have 3-0 DOCTHURR. He might have 3-0 any other player, but it is Pooh that we are talking about. One big final boss waiting for him. Will he get this ticket, or will Boo? I keep saying Boo, like, or will Pooh be the one meeting Kaylan Bao in the Asia Pacific Cup? He only lost to Kaylan Bao yesterday, so he's a very, very strong player. Kaylan Bao could beat anybody, and he could definitely. Now let's forget about Kaylan Bao. Kaylan Bao is history, okay? He has already done. We're now moving on to the match between Pooh and Yeonhong 187. So let's take a look at the pre-ban happening very, very soon here. And this is going to be the final match of today. And after this final match, there's going to be a code as well. So let's jump into the match right now. Let's take a look at the pre-ban between Pooh and Yeonhong 187, the rematch of the history. First pick for Pooh. What is going to be the pre-ban here? Are we going to see an early Asher pre-ban from Pooh? Ooh, they're thinking about it. It's not just, I'm going to pre-ban your LD5. I'm going to pre-ban the core unit of your strategy. I'm going to pre-ban Sonya. What if that happened? That'd be funny, right? Whoa! It's going to be a Vanessa Heigang pre-ban. Someone's going to go for Gianna or Laura here. What is it going to be for Pooh? Heigang is one annoying unit to deal with, that's for sure. Even he's taking his time with his first pick. And that's going to be the Water Twin Angel. Heigang also kind of countered this unit because this strip has defense break to come with it. So Heigang heavily countered that. So that's going to be the explanation for the Heigang pre-ban. Sierra Kovaci getting picked up by Yeonhong. Going to be a very aggressive first game already for both players. Will Pooh pick up, let's say, an Ethna to counter that Sierra? Trying to stun the Sierra turn 1 potentially? Or is he going to go with a Cigar? It's going to be an Ethna's Gianna getting picked up by Pooh. A very aggressive first pick from these two players. Without Heigang to counter this Gianna and the Ethna, what is going to be the plan for Yeonhong? Is he going to pick up the Asher to outspeed the enemy with another speed lead? It is going to be a Juno for the late game. You can't stun this unit. Whoa, that is a different pick right there. We have the Light Horse Eleanor getting picked up for the AoE glancing and anti-crit passive and also a mini heal. And the counterplay will be Chow and Fire Bayak, two heavy bruisers, provide their own big damage and healing at the same time. So I think the ban is going to be on a Ciara, and Pooh will try to snipe that Juno as quickly as possible. What's going to be the last pick here? Some strong water. He did have a Camilla in that last round. Not that bad here. I'm not sure if Camilla can beat Chow though. I don't think Camilla can do that. So it might be something else. It might be a Gapsu. But then who's going to protect that Juno? Never mind. It's going to be a unit that can't be stunned. Go first. Big defense pick and push back. Berg Hill. So Sierra's going to get banned. Chow is going to get banned here. Pooh might get a speed lead. And he's going to go first. Potentially. Because that Berg Hill is going to cut in between right after that. And stun the Gianna. Here comes the Ethna turn 1. It might go first. But the Gianna might not be able to follow up. Gonna do damage on the Berg Hill right off the bat. Could not get any stun though because the unit is immune to stun. Big stun onto the Gianna. So it's going to be hard for him to control this Light Horse. Defense break. So Berg Hill is going to be the target of Pooh's damage output. Big cleanse and oh my god, that Fire Bag damage is out of this world. Instantly one-shot the Berg Hill. And now Juno has to be the hard carry of the team. And that's going to be the Juno damage onto the Gianna. Beautiful two-turn provoke and a revenge stun from the horse right there. Right now Ethna is in a lot of trouble because she can't really do anything to anyone on the side of Yeonhong 187. So Pooh got his wish. He sniped a unit. But now it's the real game. Can he beat Juno and the horse together? And Kovaci's support is pretty insane as well. Speed buff for the Juno. Attack buff for the Juno. Kovaci's gonna be silenced here. Gianna getting a violent proc to drop the bomb on Kovaci. And big stun coming out from the Gianna as well. Double stun on 2 units. But Juno is still here with us. Maybe the Ethna might steal the buff from the Juno. She's gonna go for the Kovaci instead, letting the Juno gonna get that turn with full buff on, doing some big damage onto the Gianna. But this Gianna is very tanky. He's not gonna go down anytime soon to the Juno damage. And the Kovaci will take himself out of the field due to the bomb damage, not letting the horse have any chance to cleanse the bomb at all. Now Juno is gonna be the target of the damage. But Juno is a damage dealer on her own. But remember, Fire Bayak is 1 turn or 2 away from the defense spec that might one-shot the Juno as well. So that's why this horse has to bring the immunity onto the field. But this Ethna is going to do a lot of damage, and in this human form, The horse doesn't have a lot of HP. Juno's gonna be the target. Look at this damage from the fire Bayak. And the Juno, Yeonhong will take. Yeonhong will forfeit the game and Pooh will take game 1. The fire Bayak with the big damage. Not easy for Yeonhong, taking the first loss already. The final boss is too strong. We're going for round 2. Are we seeing a fire Bayak pre-ban? I swear, they all let Pooh has his fire Bayak, and then the fire Bayak just absolutely destroyed him. We need to see a fire Bayak pre-ban. Put some respect on that unit. Went from a meme to a dream. What if Pooh bust out a win Bayak? That'd be so funny. Here we go, guys. They're still thinking about the pre-ban. Being very, very careful with this. Water Twin Angel ban and Zibala getting banned. Pooh Zibala is on an insane Swift set yesterday. Is this still ruined today? Nobody knows, but Yeonhong doesn't want to find out about that. Here comes the first pick for Yeonhong. He's going to take the Chandra. Going to go a bit more defensive this time, potentially. Will Pooh break up the combo by taking the Cigar and the Velaju? He's thinking about it. He take the Cigar, but he's going to take the Gianna as well. So we got a Gianna on the side of Pooh, but it also means that Yeonhong can take the Heigang and the Laura at the moment to try and outspeed and control the enemy team. But he's lacking the Cigar to go for the pushback though. That might be a big problem. He's going to go for the segment to try to control the enemy turn 1 with the strip reset. He needs that cooldown increase, man. Or else that Cigar and Gianna's going to go crazy. And a Smicer, but a little bit too early for the Smicer, I think. Because right now, Pooh can go for the counter pick. And both Segment, Smicer, and Chandra share very similar counterplay. AKA AoE cleanse. Like, nope, never mind. Pooh doesn't give two crap about the AoE debuff coming out from Yeonhong. And he's going to go with Vanessa Ethna because he want to end this game fast. So Yeonhong feel like a lot of pressure is going to come down on his team in the first turn here because Pooh has another option to go for another high speed unit and go for the big control. He's going to go for the Juno to deal with all these Gwyn unit here for the last pick. Maybe a Fire Monkey or a Vert as well. It's going to be Rakuni for Yeonhong 187. We saw Rakuni earlier from DOCTHURR, but that did not work out too well. Pooh seeing these triple fire units gonna pick up a Chow last pick. That's gonna be a force ban right there. So I think it's gonna be a force ban on the Chow and maybe a ban onto the segment or the Rakuni, unless Pooh wanna gamble the pushback from the Cigar onto the Rakuni. Is it gonna be a segment or Rakuni ban here for Pooh? Because he can't really control Rakuni and Juno really well here, but the segment pressure turn 1 can be quite dangerous. It's going to be a segment ban and it's going to be a Chow ban. So Pooh is going to gamble a little bit with that pushback coming out from the Cigar. Can he land the pushback on the Juno and the Rakuni? That's a big 50-50 coin flip right there. Defense break coming out from the Ethna potentially because he needs the damage. He's going to go for the strip onto the Smicer instead. So here comes the bomb. He want to take out the Smicer quickly. And here comes the stun onto the Rakuni. Did not stun the Juno to give her the speed buff. Very crucial. Big reset. Push back the Rakuni, but did not reset the Chandra. That's a big problem though. But remember, Rakuni is not going to move. Oh my god, that Juno did not let that slide with the beautiful stun onto the Ethna as well. But this Smicer is eating all the debuff available in this game. But he is not going to go down just yet. Rakuni going to cleanse and heal the Smicer back up. But Smicer in so much trouble. Remember, Chandra did not get reset earlier, which means Chandra can go for the big AoE slow debuff as well, and that's going to hurt Pooh a lot. Here comes the defense break. Vanessa about to move. Can Vanessa take a turn? Juno trying to stun, but could not get the stun. Vanessa going to take a turn right there. Take out the Smicer. Chandra, Trick of Water. Only one slow debuff on the Vanessa. Not that important, but get the boost from the Rakuni. He's gonna hug the Rakuni, protect Rakuni from the damage from the enemy, and trying to stun the enemy with a skill 1. Chandra looking for a target. Big stun, no stun onto the Gianna. And right now, Juno's gonna be the hard carry for the damage here. Can she bring down the enemy fast enough? Big AoE locks at despair stun. Not really happening today. Only one stun coming out from the Juno. Chandra looking for the skill 3. Can he do it? He will get the skill 3. Who does he reset though? Is he gonna reset Rakuni? Get the Huck out of the way? Gonna go for the Rakuni. Get the attack bomb of the Rakuni once again. This Cigar is on some level. He's getting the Elemental King passive right now onto the Rakuni. Always controlling this Rakuni, but this Juno is onto something. And Gianna with a classic double resistance can't even land a dot onto the Rakuni, but at least the skill 1 is hurting. More defense but come out onto the Chandra. Chandra get a revenge violent proc here with the AoE slow debuff, and now first target's gonna go down to the Juno damage maybe. But if you do it on the Ethna, you will cleanse the slow debuff and give the Ethna attack buff. Is that the best thing to do? Ethna going with the attack buff, have every skill available. Will go for the skill 3 onto the Chandra, get the stun. Gonna go for the skill 3 on the Chandra, get the stun. Beautiful damage onto the Chandra. Defense break available from the Vanessa. Is it going to be on the Chandra? Is he gonna risk it for the biscuit? He will not risk it. It's gonna go for the Rakuni instead to land the defense break. And now Gianna with skill 1 available. No, gonna drop the skill 3 for the stun. Give Juno the speed buff that she needs. But stun the Chandra in the process. Here comes the provoke onto Rakuni. Doesn't let Rakuni have a turn to boost the Chandra. But this Juno is doing so much work on the side of Pooh. And here comes more damage coming from the Chandra. There's nothing that Pooh can do to control the Rakuni and the Juno though. Unfortunately, this might be the end for this game here for Pooh, because the Rakuni and Juno against the Cigar is just the best way you can go about it. Here comes more healing from Rakuni, boosting the attack bar, taking away the Gianna with the skill 1, and Juno moving on to the Vanessa. Chandra is doing some solid damage as well. Vanessa with skill 2 available and the revive available next turn. The despair stun onto the Rakuni. Cigar with the pushback available. Can he do it on Rakuni once again? Reset the Chandra. Once again, push back the Rakuni, I think. But I think that is pretty much it, because Vanessa is going to go down soon as well. She's going to call back the Ethna, but is that going to be enough? Because Juno's about to move and there's nobody to stop that. Chandra get a violent proc, and he's going to finish off the... Never mind. That's going to be 1-1 between Yeonhong and Pooh. It is not over yet. We are back to square one between these two players. No upper hand, just like yesterday. Here we go, round 3 between Pooh and Yeonhong. Who's gonna take the lead here? What's gonna be the pre-ban? Are we going to see a different pre-ban set this time? Or is it gonna be Haegang Vanessa once again? Or is it gonna be the LD5 pre-ban? They're thinking about it. Because you can always pre-ban the LD5, but then if they don't use it, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be the Vanessa Haegang pre-ban again, which means some Gianna action is about to show up. Here comes the first pick from Pooh. Are we seeing it's gonna be the Water Twin Angel once again? Is Yeonhong gonna go with the same draft, or is he gonna get dominated? Oh, we are going with the same draft. But last time Yeonhong went turn 2 instead of continuing to go with turn 1. Meanwhile, Pooh is gonna go super aggressive with the Ethna and the Gianna right off the bat. I'm pretty sure even if Sekma getting drafted here, she's not gonna be able to reset the Ethna being slower than Ethna. Oh, switching up to the Juno Josephine. Very good against stun unit, especially the Gianna. So Pooh's gonna go for the Chow to deal with these two anti-stun unit. And the last pick might be the Fire Bayak to snipe the enemy Juno once again. Is he gonna lock in the Fire Bayak? I think it's gonna be a Chow ban, and then Pooh Yeonhong is gonna go for another heavy bruiser here. It's gonna be locking in the Chow and the Fire Bayak. I think Yeonhong might need to go for a strong water that doesn't get controlled too easily, or an LD5 Does he have Tian Lang? And ban out the Chao. What is it going to be for Yeonhong? He has so many options that I can list. Even a Ragdoll potentially can be good. So which one is it going to be for Yeonhong 187? It's going to be a Laura last pick for Yeonhong. And I feel like the ban is going to be on to the Chao. And then Pooh's going to take out the Sierra as always and trying to snipe one of the enemy unit with a speedy advantage. So I think it's going to be a Sierra Chao ban here. It's going to be the Sierra and Water Twin Angel ban. So both sides will not have speed lead. But that Kovachi is on Vio. That Laura is also on Vio. Unless I'm wrong. Let's see who's going to take turn 1. Not having any counter to Gianna is kind of scary because even if you have Josephine and Juno, that stun strip is still really strong. And the Ethna to go first. The Gianna is going to move right after the Ethna as well. Big AoE, no defense pick on Juno. But that's going to be a big no stun on the Laura. How's that even possible? Miss bomb on the Laura. Pooh is not feeling good tonight. Miss stun on the Kovachi. Stun the only unit that could not be stunned. At least the Laura is now stunned. But the Josephine missed the provoke on the Fire Bayak though. But now the Kovachi is going to provide immunity, which means the Fire Bayak cannot defense break anymore. That is looking really bad for Pooh. His opening was not strong enough and everything is not working for him. Big AoE but no stun from the Juno. Chao's going with the big damage. Drop the Laura HP even further. But now the Fire Bayak will have to decide. He's going to go for the enemy Laura. Gonna go for the skill 3 despite the immunity. Can this Ethna finish off the Laura with the dot damage? Ethna is looking for the moment. She's gonna go for the skill 1 but could not do enough damage. The Laura will survive even with the continuous damage. And she's gonna be able to provide her AoE stun and AoE buff. I say that because I feel like the Laura's gonna do a lot of things. Just kidding. Only AoE buff and she's gonna go down to the Gianna damage. But right now, Yeonhong team is the one with full buff and a Kovachi on the field for the healing. Not looking good for Pooh at all. Full time reduction, attack bar boost for the Josephine. Juno full buff going in with the big damage onto the Gianna. But Chao is a very strong unit late game. And remember, you cannot stun a Chao properly, even with whatever Yeonhong is running right now. So it might look bad for Pooh at the moment, but he knows that because of Chao, he's going to have a chance to win no matter what. Here comes the Fire Bayak with the Violent proc. He's going to have the skill 3 next turn for the big heal and the defense break. Ethna has skill 2 but doesn't want to go for the AoE because the Revenge of Josephine is going to be very scary. And the Gianna is going to go down. But that is the end of the Juno buff duration as well. And Chao's about to take a turn here. Chao with 2 units dead on the field is going to do some massive damage onto the Juno. Almost finished off the Juno here, but remember Fire Bayak is going to take a turn here. Fire Bayak will heal the Gianna and finish off the Juno. This might be it, guys. This might be it. Pooh is going to take game 3. Who would have thought SWC unit that will win games for Pooh is going to be Chao and Fire Bayak. Unit that you would see in B tier on any tier list. Right, chat? Moving on to round 4. What is going to be the pre-ban here? I swear somebody has to pre-ban Fire Bayak from Pooh at some point. That thing is built different. Never mind, it's going to be Zibala Ciara. Even though Pooh didn't draft Zibala at all today yet, it is still going to be the Zibala pre-ban. Here we go, guys. First pick for Yeonhong. This time it's going to be the Oliver. No longer Ciara Kovachi first pick, but it's going to be the Oliver. Because Ciara was pre-banned. And now we have the Water Twin Angel getting first pick by Pooh once again. Is he gonna combo that with the Ethna or the Gianna early pick? Because Haegang's on the field, so maybe he's not gonna go with the Ethna or Gianna. But instead go with Velaju instead. Did I say instead twice? Sorry guys, it's been a long day. Moving on to Yeonhong, second round picking. Is he gonna steal the Chow this time and pick up some Chow support? Or is he gonna go with Bovachi and a strip? He's gonna go with the segment and water Dokkaebi Lord. So right here we have two single target strip for Oliver, and the Dokkaebi Lord can also provide AoE control. Very strong unit. But when you see no immunity, you know you're gonna bring out the Smicer. The Smicer is gonna be drafted by Pooh. We're going for a Bruiser 4th game here. And the Ethna, wait, hold up. Pause. It's gonna be the Chow. Once again, it's gonna be the Chow. Chow's making headlines in SWC. He is so good in the current meta. So that's gonna be the Oliver ban for Pooh for sure. So what is Yeonhong gonna do to deal with the Chow and the Ethna here? That is a lot of damage coming his way. He might pick up a Laura. He will pick up the Diana to counter the Chow and the Ethna combined. But is that gonna be enough though? It's gonna be the Smicer getting picked up last. Pooh has a pocket Tianlang. They whip up nowhere to counter the Diana and the Oliver. So maybe it's going to be the segment or the Smicer ban. It's gonna be the Tianlang ban. It's gonna be the Oliver ban. So Pooh's gonna have to deal with the Diana attack bar again with a Chow in his field. Will Chow come out on top this time again? Here we go, guys. Ethna going in. That Diana looking real slow, but real big at the same time. Defense break on the Diana. Big damage on the Diana. Wait a minute. Is Diana going to go down to the damage come out from the Villager here? Focus on from the Water Twin Angel. Attack by Boost coming out from the Villager. If Chow crit, he will hunt this horse down. Chow gonna go in. Did not get a crit. Diana is not finished just yet. But Diana is on the verge of dying here. Here comes the strip from the Tekma taking away the Ethna immunity. Smicer coming in with the bomb as well. No, decide to heal the Diana instead. But was that a good play though? Because Diana might just go down to a Villager turn. Here comes the stealing coming out from the water. Dokkaebi Lord as well, taking an immunity away from the Water Twin Angel. Heal coming out from the Water Twin Angels. And the Villager is going to finish off what he started. Ethna looking for opening, trying to bring down the Smicer. If this Smicer goes down, Chow will solo this game on his own. And there's nothing that segment and what the Dokkaebi Lord can do about it. It looks really, really bad right now for Yeonhong. Even though you might feel like this Smicer is doing a lot of work. But the true enemy is Chow. Here comes Villager. If this Villager gets just a little bit lucky, this game might be over for Yeonhong 187. Big reset on the Villager. Land the reset right there. He's doing a lot of work, but we know Chow is still there. The looming threat. The threat looming over Yeonhong's head. That segment is going to go down, guys. There's no stopping this Chow from killing the segment. Even with the healing from the Smicer. Segment looking to go for the skill 1 onto the enemy Water Twin Angel. Water Twin Angel is probably going to go down soon to the bomb from the Smicer here, but Chow is going to take care of the segment, and the next target is going to be the Dokkaebi Lord. How can a Smicer kill a Chow? I don't know myself. Well, Dokkaebi Lord will have to move through the wall that is the Villager. He's not even touching the Chow just yet. Villager looking for a target. That's going to be the Smicer. Water Twin Angel has the stun available. And that's going to be double stun on the enemy team. Chow moving on to the Smicer. Get a beautiful crit. Remember, Smicer has to move to get a heal off. With no healing, how long can this Smicer stay? Focus shot onto the Smicer. No defense break yet. But Chow is about to move one more time. And that's going to be another crit for the Smicer. Big AoE pushback from the Dokkaebi Lord. But Smicer with a dot on his head might go down soon. Small heal from the Smicer though. But is that going to be enough? Another small heal from the Smicer. But it only takes Chow one crit to take out the Smicer. Is this going to be the last turn from Chow? Double debuff on the Chow. But Villager is here to say hello. He might defense break the Smicer. No, it's going to go for the cleanse on the Chow. Chow's going in with the skill 2. Did not get a crit, but get a violent proc though. Did not get a crit. Smicer's going to be here for a little bit longer. Here comes the Water Twin Angel, but he doesn't have any skill available. Remember, Villager has defense break available. And Chow is about to move. Defense break onto the Smicer. Is this bye? It is bye for the Smicer. And that is GG. I think Pooh would take this game home. What a dope lord. Very strong water CC unit. But that is the last thing that Chow gave any attention about. GG! Pooh would take game 3. And he's gonna move on to the APAC Cup together with Kaylan Bao to represent Group A from APAC region. All right, guys. Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. That was my stream setup. Chow. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Chow is gonna be the hard carry, guys. And we're moving on to see the result screen for Yeonhong 187 and Pooh. Oops, guys. Little oopsie right there. Huge congratulations to Kaylan Bao and Pooh for advancing to the Asia Pacific Cup. And look at that. Look at Pooh being the final boss, just chilling, playing one game today, and call it a day. Congratulations to Pooh and Kaylan Bao for representing Southeast Asia in Group A. And that is it for Group A Prelim Day 2. And that is it for Group A altogether. And now we'll be moving on to, no, not now. Next up, we'll be moving on to Group B, C, D in the upcoming weekends for SWC 2024. It was an amazing showcase of many fun draft. A lot of elemental unit dominating the field, especially unit like Chow, Fire Bayak. The other day we saw Carlos, Nana, Carno. So many fun drafts from different players, but only 2 could move on to the final. And that is going to be Kaylan Bao and Pooh. So huge congratulations to them. And don't worry, there are so many more SWC matches coming right up in the upcoming weekends. August, November, October is going to be filled with SWC 2024 goodness. And thank you guys so much for watching the stream right now. Much appreciated. And I know you guys are waiting for Sean. Stop yapping and give me the code. Relax. I got you, bro. So it's going to be 10 APAC Xin Chao 26. I gotta shout out my home country, you know what I'm saying? For 1 engraved scroll and 100 energy. Once again, it's 10 APAC Xin Chao 26. For the code, it is hello in my language. Xin Chao. Xin Chao. All right, guys. Anyone got anything new? I'm probably not going to summon this engraved scroll, though, because I like to save. I haven't seen an engraved scroll unit that I really, really want. For the Android players, you can go into the... You know what? I don't care what device you use. You can use the link in the chat right now to use the code. You don't need to be on iOS to use the link. If you have game open right now, you can use the link in the chat down below. Click on the link. It will prompt you to open Summoner's War and then the free stuff will be given right in your inbox. Okay? And the Group B Day 1 will be next weekend, 10 August, same time, same place, same old me. I hope so. I'll see you guys next week. Okay? I'll be here for you guys all the way at the end of APAC prelim. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the stream today. Hope you guys have a good time enjoying all the different matches. And thank you so much for showing up. I really appreciate you guys for watching and having a good time. There's so much more SWC that I can't wait to cover with you guys. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, definitely watch more SWC. And remember, there's going to be Europe qualifier and Mr. Obabo is playing later. Big shout out to Obabo. Later, in I think about 5 hours. Oh no, maybe 4 hours. 4 hours, there'll be Europe prelim as well. So stay tuned for that. So much SWC happening. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a good day.